The best of North Gippsland who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the Carwans are cheering. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me.
Good afternoon and welcome to the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League Round 15 match of the round, and it's all thanks to Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer. We're out here at Glengarry in what promises to be a big afternoon out here. It's going to be a long day because we look like we might get wet today. It's the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue sale. Got a sale going on. Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and it is a very nice time now to probably introduce our co-commentators for the afternoon. Firstly to you, big fella Matty Mosley.
Good afternoon, Brad. How are we going?
I'm fantastic. Been a long week. We've got a fair bit to get through in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and I can tell you, if you listen to the Be North Gippy podcast last night, you'll know why. My phone has not stopped. Text messaging, phone calls, it has not stopped from the outset of our show last night, Matty.
I think it's positive, though.
Yeah, there's been a few death threats. There's been a little bit going on. Kyan Jenkins, welcome.
Afternoon, boys.
Welcome to your first time. We're going to get someone probably jump through this van and hit us with a bat.
Yes, doors are open today.
This afternoon. It's, so we'll touch on it very shortly, but we just thought we'd touch on another league. We don't normally do that, but we touched on sides coming in and so forth, and that's where some problems might have generated from.
It's a good talking point.
Yes, it is. Martha Truan's just dropped past too. And before you go, Martha, we'll get you on for a chat in the pre-game very soon, if you like. Love to have a chat and say about 5 minutes. How's that?
She'll be back. She's
Gotta
getting
get
a
a
drink.
whiskey. Gotta get a whiskey.
She's going to bring one, Brad.
Yes. It's great to see Martha.
I haven't seen her, yeah.
The last time we seen her was the LBGGXYZ game out at Cowler. Is that what they call it? LBGT? There's about 18 letters in that now, Matty.
Yes, that was a while ago.
It was.
Yes.
And I ran into her that day and had a chat. So, going back to what we're talking about, I mean, when the boss goes by us, you've got to say good day.
Yeah, it's got,
Don't worry about
production's got to stop.
that. You see the boss? That's the first time you met the boss, isn't it, Kyan?
He got a bit nervous.
Yeah, he did get a little bit nervous.
Could lose me jobby.
He looked a little bit like he was starstruck with Lee Brown.
Oh, wasn't he?
And you know what he's gone and done? He's rung him on Monday or Tuesday, and he's done another interview with him.
Unbelievable.
I listened to his Bailey Humphrey one during the week. That was a ripper, mate.
Cheers, Brad. Lee Brown's out next week. He was very, very good. Very good chat with him. So
Speaks well,
And
doesn't he?
How do they listen to that?
it's on Spotify, On the Bench with Kyan.
On the bench with Kyan. So he's on the bench with us. He's on the bench with himself. He's on the bench everywhere. That was a good interview.
It was.
With
It
Bailey
was.
Humphrey, and he's a very he's an ambassador for Mindful Oz, as you made mention in the interview, and I loved the way it was done. It started off how he started at Maui, and now he's living on the Gold Coast.
Oh, tough job.
What a rise to fame that is.
That'd be nice.
Living out in Maui and then going on the Gold Coast.
Big change.
Couldn't get more extreme. So, going back a step, West Gippsland have given it the okay for Druin to come in to the competition, and they're given a no to Pakenham and Rock. I'm not going to say much more than that, but what I will say, get onto Spotify and have a listen to the Be North Gippy podcast, round 15 edition, and you'll see why my phone hasn't stopped texting. What I will say is I did give the West Gippy board a bit of a whack, but their hands are tied. It's constitutional that 75% of the clubs have to vote yes for clubs coming in. But, my question is, why did 75% allow Druin and 75% Well, actually, it was 100% that allowed Druin in. I'm
Was it
told
really?
It was unanimous,
Wow.
and they didn't get the vote for Pakenham and Rock. So my question now is why?
I'd feel hard done by if I was the other two clubs.
Yes, but we know why. And
Yes.
if, listen to the podcast and you'll find out
Yes.
why. So it's similar with this competition. It's a 75% vote that the clubs get.
And we've talked about this because we know that clubs want to come across.
Yeah. And they want divisional football.
Yes.
You're not going to get divisional football knocking clubs back.
No.
So that's my big argument.
So if they brought their clubs in, there's going to be a good size for the
Yeah.
divisions, and they haven't done that.
So I've picked a good time to ask Martha Truan to come in because I might put, we might put the hard question on her
Yes.
about this. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there. So that, don't forget, this is Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and we will be speaking to the head honcho, the boss, numero uno, Martha Truan, very shortly. She's just gone to get a hard whiskey because she's worried about some of the questions Maddie's going to throw in.
Oh,
How was your week, Maddie?
it was busy.
Was it?
It was.
You're out at the Maui Courthouse.
I was. We got the contract to move all the stuff out of there, and geez, it was a big job, bigger than I thought.
There's a bit of history in that courthouse. There's a few
I wouldn't want to be there
famous
at
people go there.
I wouldn't want to be there at 9 o'clock at night. Let me tell you.
Oh, it's better being there at 9 o'clock than coming out of there in handcuffs into a van
Oh,
that drives you
we
out
did
to
try
the
and
jail.
knock a few blokes into the cells there, but they wouldn't go in there.
Ever done time, Kyan?
Nah, too young, mate. We'd go juvenile is what they call it, I think now.
Oh, really? Juvenile? Wow. Hey, yeah, so Maddie's had a busy week. I've had a busy week. Now, Kyan, just let's touch on the Lee Brown interview. How'd that go?
It was filmed. Actually, it started on Thursday. I was meant to have an interview with him Thursday. I ring him and he says someone's coming to look at something in Maui and he can't do it. So that was off to the best of starts. Rescheduled for Friday, and we went for about 35 to 40 minutes on Friday. So that'll be out Monday. It's been edited up, scheduled to be released Monday, 12 o'clock. He was a really, really good speaker. We talked on his drafting with the Power, Fremantle, playing in Jason McCartney's last game at North, and then the draw grand final, obviously, then how he transitioned from coaching Melbourne's forward lines to coaching a bit of Power, then ending up back at Hayfield.
He would have been a ripper to interview. I mean, we had him in here last week. We've had it a couple of times now. He's just so generous with his time.
Speaks so well.
Oh, and don't they, because he brings a young kid in each time. We had Wheeler and last week Jack Christian.
And he does that deliberately.
Yeah, and it's very smart.
Yep. If they're struggling to speak,
Yeah.
he'll help them out.
And here's the way they look at him.
Oh, I love him.
They love him, don't they?
A bit like Colin Jenkins, I reckon.
That's the way he looks
He got
at
a
me.
bit starstruck.
That's the way he looks at me. Those love me eyes. So it was a very good interview. I can't wait. So when's that coming out this week?
Monday, 12 p.m.
Monday, 12 p.m. on Spotify. Kyan's on the bench with Kyan.
That's the one.
Our good mate's umpiring today, Lockie Floyd. So it's one of the umpires is out. Tim Beattie's out with an ACL. And in comes Nick Walker, a 16 or 17-year-old. He umpired the thirds game
Well, Brad,
earlier in the day.
I'm going to have to stop you here. We've currently got 27 seconds left on the clock in the reserves. It's a draw, and Sale have just been given 50 metres. It'll take them right to the goal line, it looks like, to put them in front.
Here's your chance. I want you to call it. Here's your audition. I want you to
the big
call
ruckman.
this right now. Over to you, Kyan Jenkins, in the Latrobe's biggest ever barbecue pre-game show's going to call the goal of the year.
The big ruckman, top of the goal square, siren's gone to win the game for Sale. He's kicked it over the goal line.
He's kicked it to
Sale have
Traralgon.
won it.
Have a look at him go off. Oh, look at that. And they're coming from everywhere. Wow, geez, I'll tell you what, he kicked it too hard. He could have missed that. That could have gone into the post, Matty.
Didn't
you reckon
matter.
that was risky?
It didn't matter. They only needed to score.
Wow, Colin, we might send you on the way. We might get you to put your other headphones on because we've got the big head honcho coming in a minute, and we're going to put her, Martha Truan, onto those headphones. And Mike, have you got your headphones? And remember to turn them on this week, young fella.
Here she
on
comes.
the right channel. So. So we might welcome in Martha now. Now, so that's an incredible win in the end to Sales City. Have ended up running out 9-10-64 winners on the last kick of the day over Glengarry, 9-4-58. It was all even. They needed to kick it. They get a 50-metre penalty. Excuse me, and bang, they kicked the goal. There you go. So it's the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and it's a very warm welcome, and it's taken us to round 15 to actually get the head honcho, the boss that pays us the money, Maddie. If without this lady, we are starving. Very warm welcome, Martha Truan. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Brad. How are you?
Good. I haven't seen you since the Cowa BGT game, and that was a great day.
That was a great day out there for the Pride round, and yeah, it's been busy since, but yeah.
How's everything going?
Very busy, in full swing for getting ready for finals. That's on our priority at the moment, and yeah, vote counts and grand final dinners and all that sort of thing, getting locked in with venues and guest speakers and all that sort of thing. So, and looking forward to you guys calling our vote count this year.
Looking forward to that. I love a good vote count. It's
Yes.
a good night, isn't it?
It will be a good day.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually, when I got asked to do it, I watched last year's, and the guy that did it was brilliant. So I don't know how I got this gig, Matty.
You have said that off air before. You
I
said you did a
have.
really good job.
I'm going to spoil it because he was very, very good.
He was very good, yes, yeah.
What's
We all
happened?
give it a crack, and
Yeah.
yeah, there's a few names out there that are a bit tricky sometimes, and
Yes, we've got to
Getting
come
around
today,
it, so-
actually. You were very good too.
thank you.
Not
Thank
just
you.
saying
Been doing
you
it for a
were-
few years now, though.
Oh, well, you're professional. Hey, Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer, is the match of the round sponsor today. Now, Martha, I didn't think it was going to be as controversial as it was in the podcast yesterday or last night, but I've had a hell of a lot of phone calls and texts and death threats.
I did have a listen to that this morning.
Yeah,
Yes,
I did
yeah,
give him
yeah.
a bit of a spray, but I've since found out and done a little bit of research, which I probably should have done before I went to air with it, Matty. Might have helped. That a lot of leagues are in the same boat, that it's a 75% club vote on these sort of things, on clubs coming into your
Correct.
competition.
Yep. In our constitutions,
Yeah.
it's sort of set there, part of the model rules that we all have to abide by. Sometimes as boards, we have visions and things for the future, and doesn't always go the way of the board and how they think.
So
Member clubs get their say.
You get one vote.
We get one vote.
So there's
Yep.
11 clubs, there's 11 votes, plus the board, there's
Yep.
12 votes
Yep.
on if a club wants to come in. So it's the same with West Skippy, obviously.
Correct, yep. So we need 9.
I was just about to say that's a 9 club.
Yep, so we'll need 9.
75%.
Yep, so we actually go for our own votes for Morwell East, applying to come in on the 13th of August. The clubs will vote, and we'll see how we go. They've been knocked back for the last 2 years, and
Yeah, well, the reason I was strong on West Skippy was they allowed Druin to come in, and I'll be brutally honest, it's because Druin doesn't affect other clubs. Pakenham and Rock weren't allowed in because it affects Goon. They won't.
Phillip Islands.
They've already no. Phillip Island have turned around and said
They're okay with it.
no. That's them. But Wonthaggi want to go in, but it's the Phillip Islands, Inverlocks, Dalestons, and Killybass that'll knock that on the head, because those 4 clubs, there's your vote gone. My argument is you're feathering your own nest, and it's wrong if it's for the betterment of the football.
Yep.
And I know you can't say too much, but Martha, it must be extremely frustrating for any board that can't make decisions like that. Is that fair comment?
it has been really, really frustrating. As a board 2 years ago, probably come to a bit of a head, because the board at that time wanted to grow the league as well and look for our future and sustainability and all those sorts of things. And past president actually sort of stepped down at the end of the year, and quite emotional because he was so passionate about it.
So that
it
was to do
probably-
with that.
It had a little bit to do
Wow.
with
A
it.
little bit to do with it.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So, even last year we had 3 clubs apply to come into North Gippy, which was Morwell East, Newborough and Yanar. Morwell East has been the only one to reapply this year. The board again has approved that nomination. But again, we're at the mercy, so to say, of the member clubs. And unfortunately, as you aired yesterday, some clubs are very I suppose, selfish in sometimes, that they only look
Too protective?
protective of their own nest and not to the future. And, you know, the board's role is to grow and to, you know, maintain, and we see it as a step forward. So, you know.
The difference I've seen between North Gippsland and West Gippsland is West Gippsland have openly said they want divisional football. Knocking back clubs isn't going to make that happen. You guys haven't come out and said you want divisional football at any stage, have you?
We have toyed with it in the
okay.
past. In the last 2 years ago, we sort of looked at it. Last year, we put out a survey to the member clubs to see whether they wanted it. Our clubs don't want it. But again, in some things, you know, you look at this, the scores at the moment. We've got 2 divisions really at the moment with our top of the ladder and the bottom. Netball's not weighted in that, so, you know, you do have strength in, you know, I'll say South City's always strong in their netball, maybe not so much in the football right here, right now. So, yeah, where do they lie? Like, it is a really, really hard thing to look at and to weight. But again, the member clubs have the say in the end, because we can only put it to them as recommendations.
You as a board are doing your due diligence by asking the clubs if you want it. If they say no, they say no.
say no.
So you're doing your due diligence.
Yep.
In the West Gippy arm, they've said the clubs they want divisional footy. So how are they knocking clubs
How are they
back?
knocking it back?
To me, it's a huge contradiction of. So they don't really want divisional football.
No.
They couldn't if you're knocking clubs back. Would you look at it that way? If you're knocking clubs back, you can't get divisional football.
No, you can't get it at all. So, you know, to grow in strength and numbers is, you know, ideally you need more than 11 clubs to have 2 divisions. You need a 14 or a 16.
At bare minimum, I would have thought. Yeah.
So whether that will come eventually, I don't know. Is that a 5-10 year plan down the track? Depends how all these presidents and committees all think to, you know, support recommendations that are sometimes put to them. So
my question is then, how easy or hard is it to have that constitution changed?
extremely. We actually took it to our meeting in June to try and get it changed. But we're also, again, governed by model rules that we were going to try, we attempted to potentially go to 70% because mathematically 7 out of 10 teams are 75%, 9 out of 11 teams is 78%, I think it is.
Yep.
But 8 out of 11 is only 72.
Oh.
It's not 75%.
Gets technical, doesn't it?
It's technically, it's down to how many clubs are in there that potentially could change it. So we did think, well, maybe if we could go to a 70%, and model rules and rules of governance doesn't allow anybody to go down that path. So that went out the window. So we're back to having to have 9 of 11 clubs currently say yes to any major changes.
It
that
makes it
the board
hard
tries to do.
anyone come in.
It's got to be frustrating.
Oh.
I say this with all the due respect of anyone on a board. I wouldn't be on a board if I can't make or be part of a group that can make a decision that's because the people on the board are the ones that have got the best interest of the league at heart, both netball and football.
Correct.
They're purely voluntary. They're not doing it for anything else but the betterment of the sport. And I think they're the people that should be making the decisions.
Agree.
Because all of a
Can't
sudden,
disagree with that, can
you're
you?
conflicted.
Can't disagree.
You're conflicted if you're a club.
Yeah.
And the clubs are going to hate me for it, but it's the facts. You're conflicted.
It's very, very, very frustrating, very disheartening at times because you can put so much work into it. And even for that, clubs change their, I'm not going to say decision, their ideas, committees change.
Yeah.
So,
That's right.
you know, in 1 year you'll have a club may say, no, we don't like it, but then the next committee comes in and they go, oh, I actually think that's a good idea for the betterment of football and participation and junior sport and all that sort of thing, and trying to get more people involved out in the community, being involved in football and netball clubs, because that's where everybody are better people, I think, like because they've got somewhere to go and somewhere to belong.
So on the netball side of it, how much of a say would a club, or I know you can only surmise this, how much of a say would the netball side of it, when the clubs sit down and talk about it at committee level, about we want to say yes or no on this, how much of a say does the netball club get in this? Because they should have a huge say. None.
They got told by
the looks of that
yes.
laugh.
I reckon if I could be really honest, they probably don't get a lot.
Okay.
They should, and some clubs would be strong in that space, but unfortunately, I suppose, football is still the main thing. And don't get me wrong, our netball crowds at finals are absolutely huge.
I reckon that in
Huge.
home
Our
and
crowds
away, I've noticed
our
this
crowds
year.
are, getting around the netball. But yeah, football and senior football is the leader, and that's
This is a whole
just
show.
how it is.
This
Yes.
is
Just
this,
how
we
it
could
is.
go
It
on.
can't-
this is a whole show, and I reckon we do it. I reckon we stand on some toes and we do it at some stage. Now, it really, the phone hasn't started yet. We'll see. I'll just keep my eyes on that. Yeah, and I said in the podcast, I'm in the fortunate position. I've covered West Gippy, Allen Bank, Mid Gippy and North Gippy in the last 6 years. And I'm not saying this is just sitting here and we do your footy, but if this isn't the best run,
Approachable for sure.
and people that go to the footy and netball, you know when I noticed it, the season launch at Finch Cafe, everyone stood around clubs to clubs and spoke and mingled, and I've hosted other functions, pre-season functions, and they're all in their colours, in their groups, segregated. So straight away in the pre-season launch, I had a really healthy respect. I thought this league could be really good, and it's only gone ahead and ahead in my mind. And you guys should be commended on that, because it comes from board level and it filters out through. You only use, what does they say? The fish rots at the head. Well, the fish ain't rotting in North Gippy.
Generally speaking, all the presidents and all the clubs get on really well. There's rivalries, certainly there's rivalries. But
Healthy.
yeah, everybody generally gets along really, really well, and works as a team majority of the time. There are issues always, depending on things that happen during the week with games, and it's really, really good. Been good to be a part of it for. I've been past 10 years nearly. Just
And
really
you do
enjoy
it for
it.
the
So,
love. You don't get
you
paid.
just do it.
I just
No.
want to make
It's
sure
all
people
volunteer
know
work.
that.
It's all
There's
and
no
it's a lot of
paid
work,
role.
a lot of
Yeah.
hours, a lot of hours
Phone
and
calls.
dedication goes. Phone calls, emails,
7:30 at night, you're
meetings.
sitting down to a nice big steak at the Crown Hotel, and your phone rings about some ridiculous matter.
There's a few of them.
I've got no doubt. And I'm being kind at 7:30. I'm sure they're later than that.
Oh yeah, they go on till late occasionally, and some things that you play on your mind and you're still thinking about at 2 o'clock in the morning, and get up and write an email just so it's gone. So, but just all part of the.
Well, we're loving it. We're loving working in it. We love going out the clubs. And I must say, like today, I had Stewie Austin up here building a platform out the window for the cameraman. Building, and I'm not saying just putting in there, erecting it and building it, and cutting saws and cutting wood with saws. The clubs,
they're happy to do
the
it.
clubs are absolutely amazing
Some
that we deal
great
with
people out there.
every week.
Great
So that's
people
what
out in
makes
Clubroom.
it an absolute dream. Hey, Martha, thanks for joining us. Let's make sure we have a chat during the finals
Yep.
out at one of the grounds.
Certainly be there.
Yeah.
We're at Willaton North, Willaton North and Glengarry first week, Woodside and Rosedale the second week, and then Hayfield and grand final at Churchill.
Yes.
So,
That's a great memory.
Looking-
I usually have these things
Yes, they'll
written down. If
stick
I
up.
haven't got them written down, you want a job? Thanks.
I've got too many.
Thanks very much for today, for joining us in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue round for
No
Electel,
worries.
your local Davey Pumps dealer match of the round 15. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
I will.
If
About
you-
to go and celebrate the 10-year premiership
Under 18s.
under 18s. I was back in here at Glengarry at that time. So
Oh, we.
yeah, so
I keep forgetting to ask. Ben is the son.
Ben is our son. Yep,
Yes.
Yep, and it's a son. He's out there about to play.
He
in a
is
minute.
number
Yep.
21, and we
Coming back from an injury.
Yes.
first
yes.
game back.
Hamstring.
Hamstring injury.
Yes.
Yes. So hopefully he goes all right today, and we're not going home at half time.
Enjoy the day. Thanks very
worries.
much for joining us. I look forward to catching up soon.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Cheers.
It was Martha Truan, the head honcho numero uno, the boss of the North Gippy, AGL Loyang North Gippy Footy Netball League, and fantastic to talk to her as always. And we're not far off kick-off here. We might cross down to our young man on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins. What's been happening down there, my good friend?
Not
No, I can hear you. What's he doing?
a lot has happened down here so far. It's still very cold. Both sides warming up. I have noticed a very undersized ruckman from both sides today.
Okay. Yes, they have. We'll go through that in a minute. So, I might quickly take a look at the sides because that went longer than we didn't expect that interview. And we're going to talk to, in the halftime show, thanks to our great friends at TRFM, we're going to talk to publicity officer of the competition too, Emily McDonald. Maddie Mosley, looking forward to that.
Yes, she does a great job. Can't
does.
fault her at all.
Let's have a look at the home team, Glengarry. I'll get you to go through that, Maddie.
Yes, it's Mitchell there in the back line. He's done really well. He can go forward as well. It's good to see Jordan Thomas there back at full back today. The last time I seen him was at the biggest Blokes barbecue, and he was wearing an apron when I seen him there on that Friday. So it's good to see him back playing today. Down the forward line, we've got Shay Duncan as well. He'd be a big focal point for Glengarry today, and it's Truan as well, number 21 there. That's his first game back. That Martha just said he's come back from a hamstring injury. As we take a look at the Sale City side. And it's a very different Sale City side that we've normally seen in the past. Last time we seen these boys play, it was Caden McCulloch who took this game by the scruff of the neck in the forward line, and he's playing in the midfield today. So it's still a handy midfield there with McGuinness and Tollier and Whitehill as well. But it's a very, very different Sale City side. We don't have Carstairs playing as well, the father of Declan.
Yes, and my favourite, Austin Wall, the movie star name.
I've seen him walking around. He's done a shoulder.
Yes,
so he's in a
collarbone.
sling. Yes.
Yes, he's out. Both, as you say, both sides have got some massive outs. We might cross back down to our man, Kyan Jenkins. Hopefully he can hear himself because he doesn't like not hearing himself. We just had to change over. And are you down there, young fella?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Can you hear yourself?
Yes, I'm now loud and clear.
Yes.
You look very happy. Very, very happy. So, what about the conditions in the ground?
Well, the ground is looking in decent nick. There's a bit of rough patches around the wing here close to the van. I haven't been able to get over to the far side yet. Middle of the ground looks good. I think we're set for a good game here, boys.
Yeah, I was out there earlier. I had a bit of a walk around.
We watched you, actually.
I did hear you might have filmed me. You'll hear from my lawyers.
Did you get the key out?
Slater and Gordon. I've already sent them an email. You can't get me on the profile. You know that. But I was talking to Jacob Schuback, who copped a knee in the head last week in a marking contest and had concussion. So I was just asking him on how he was. And he seems all right, but all right to walk around and coach, but not play footy. And he's had a few. He was telling me he's had a lot of them in his time, Matty.
Well, he's 41, so he's sort of got to be a little bit careful.
He certainly does. So, how do you see this game going? Well, we're just about to get underway. Umpires Lockie Floyd and Nick Walker. Mitch Vardy on the boundary in his 50th game. Oliver Mooney, Michaela Hicking, and in goals Peter Blair. And Tim Davis is...
He's giving us the thumbs up, ready to go.
I see.
He's all over it.
And we will have a chat with him at quarter time. Young fella Kyan Jenkins will get out there and have a chat to the umpire. And we're just about to get underway, and we are, in fact, underway for round 15. That was Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. Free kick straight off the bat in the middle, and that will go to Glengarry, the home side, and Mungrel punt kick and good tackle from behind. We're going to get a free kick here, and they're going to get the first shot on goal, Glengarry, and it's going to go to the big fella for Glengarry and Ben Truan, who's gone forward. We just spoke to his mum, Martha.
And he is a lovely kick.
He is. He's the designated kicker as per normal from the back half. So they'll lose that up there, but they'll get it up here. And you'd back him in from here, I would imagine.
Yeah, distance is definitely not a problem here.
So, Ben Truan has the opportunity to put the Magpies on the board early. Goes straight for
Yes.
home. And he's got it and puts the finger to the crowd. Benny Truan gets the first one of the afternoon for the Magpies, and they go on to 1 straight 6. They lead Sale yet to score. That's on the Hurricane Hire scoreboard.
It took 1 minute.
1 minute of all time. That's a very quick start to the game to the Magpies, but they do this, Matty.
Yeah,
They do start well, don't they, at times?
Their effort is brilliant.
It is.
Their effort has been brilliant all year.
We had a chat to Alex Birmingham, who's in the ruck, the coach of Glengarry in pre-game, just off air, and he's a very positive boy.
Very.
Mitzi wins the ball for Sale City. He's all wrapped up, so we'll have a bounce down out of wing. Don't forget, half-time show, thanks to TRFM, we will be speaking to the publicity officer of North Gippsland Football Netball League, Emily McDonald. Good tackle there from Mick Ryan. So they're up and about.
They are on.
Yes. So good pressure from the Magpies. So, again, ball up. Oh, just shoved out of the way. And you did talk about that all fair
Yes.
too. Is the weight difference from McGuinness
Oh, this
to
man.
Birmingham, and his McCulloch has had a fantastic season for the Bulldogs. Goes towards Gray, couldn't take the mark, goes to ground. Front of the pack. Comes out now to Larkin, gets it onto the left foot, out towards the half-back line, bouncing ball. Looks like there's a late out here too. May, thanks to Glengarry. May's out.
Yep.
For the Glengarry side, and Schmidt comes in, so the 29 out. And Schmidt in the 33 will come in. And a good German name, that one, for the Magpies. They go forward again. Sale City. It's Larkin that gets the handball over the top. Bouncing ball comes out towards Hodges, feeds it back. Hurried kick up the wing. It'll go out of bounds right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. We've gone 3 minutes into the first quarter, and Glengarry are already on the board. 1 straight 6, Sale yet to score.
Yes, and it's going to be McGuinness and Birmingham going up in the ruck. And as we've seen so far, McGuinness is a big, strong man. I did say in the pre-game, Brad, how big he is. He's a big, big man.
Massive.
Yeah. As Glengarry are here about to pick up the ball. And something off the ball here. And it's going to go to Glengarry. And that's to Ryan. And he'll kick long. Just a big pack of players there. But they should have gone for the punch. It was for Mitchell, but he didn't quite get it to Birmingham. And he'll kick inside 50. Not a great looking kick, but it's in a dangerous area to Duncan. Had a perfect bounce. Handball's back in. And they are really, really on here at the moment, Glengarry. They just can't pick up the ball cleanly. If they can get another one on the board here, they'll be off. Nearly a free kick there. McGuinness has the ball. Can't get it out. He just drops it in the contest. The umpire's going to have to ball it up here, but he's gone for a sling tackle here, and it's going to go to Sale City.
I'll say it again. I'll say it every week about Lockie Floyd, this umpire. He gets himself in perfect positions.
Is that the VFL?
To make the best possible decision, and he's done it again.
Yep. As they're going to kick to the other side of the ground. Not a great looking kick, but numbers are around Glengarry. Ball's not going to get out of here. We're going to have another ball up. Nearly 5 minutes here into the game here, and it's Glengarry 1 goal, and Sale City yet to score here on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
So a big afternoon of AGL Loyang North Gippsland football out here at Glengarry. The Magpies, and they will house a final, as you heard the league boss Martha Truan
Nice
say
setup
earlier. It is a great setup here. Good to call from Whitehill. Fumbles. Kicked out on the full accidentally there. Whitehill will take the free kick on that outer side. Another player that's enjoyed a very good season.
Very important today.
It certainly is when they've got players like Martin and Shoeback out of the side.
He comes right up to the top.
Yep. And Austin War, and gee, it's another side. 2 of these clubs, both these clubs, have nearly got a side out each. As Whitehill up the wing, outer side. Mark will go to Sale City boy, and that's the young fella there in Arati. On debut today is Blake Lucia in the 34 Guernsey for the Bulldogs. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in, out of wing position. Far side of the ground. Backs onto the primary school there, as you can see. Beautiful little town, Glengarry, Maddie, too.
It is.
Come in here and got my hair cut the other day. There's a little place around the back.
Did you?
Yeah.
They didn't style it that well.
No, they didn't do a good job.
There's not much there.
McGuinness hits it out the back, but it's taken away by the Magpies. Goes towards True, and it comes off the belly. Recovers really well. Snaps around the corner. Needs a Shane Warne special. Doesn't get it. And through 4 are behind.
He's dangerous at the moment.
He is. And we can tell you, there's no wind-affected
It's a great day for footy.
on this ground as Carmen comes in short for the Bulldogs. They had the ball in the right back pocket. Up the line. Good punch from behind then by Hudson Waitley. Goes to ground. Spinning out of the pack there was Gray. That's Joel Gray. They get a kick up towards the wing. Coming forward there was Blackford. They go short. And they'll get another shot at it here. And just inside 50, and it's the big fella Shea Duncan.
And definitely within range as well.
He's a beautiful kick, isn't he?
He is.
So, this is not what Jacob Schuback would have, well, obviously not wanted, but expected either. It's a quick start for the Magpies. Shea Duncan. In he comes from 45. What
Looks good.
a beautiful looking kick that is. And the Magpies are away. They go on to 2-1-13. Sale yet to score, only been inside their 50 on one occasion. 7 minutes gone, first quarter on your Hurricane Hire scoreboard.
Yes, it's interesting with Sale City. They've got so much to play for.
It's a smart kick there from Austin Blackford, the check side.
Yes.
Under pressure. It is the Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer match of the round.
It's a very, very young midfield there for Sale City. Just looking with Talia. Declan Carstairs is in there as well. It's a very, very young midfield as we go back up, and it's won by McGuinness, but doesn't go to anyone. And that's going to be a ball up there. Great tackle there by Birmingham. And he'll lead the players by example as he goes back up again against McGuinness. No one really won the ball there, but it's Glengarry with the numbers. Nearly a free kick there, but it's Glengarry. Oh. And that's going to be another ball up there, not going anywhere. It was really good effort there by Jason Lee. It's definitely the start that they needed, Glengarry. And it's up again.
He's out muscling him, isn't he?
Yeah, and that's going to be the issue all day.
Now, you're a big fella.
Yep.
Should Alex look at Alex Birmingham, of course, I'm saying, look at coming off a step further and leaping into the big body?
He's far too close.
Yeah, trying to wrestle him. Yeah.
You got to know your strengths.
Yeah.
We're going to have another boundary throw in there, right in front of there, of Declan Mazzaro, who's very, very important here for Glengarry, as is Mick Ryan. They're the two blokes that are going to push them over.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I do have to make note of something, boys. Every player on the ground today, as well as every other player playing today in the North Gippsland Football League wearing the TAC armbands, they're banding together for road safety. The message, show up for your team, slow down on the roads.
Yes, it certainly is. And I see a lot of idiots on the road where I'm on country roads, so slow down, you mongrels. And we're going to get a stoppage here. There's a big tackle, strong tackle from Travis Lindray. So another ball up. Still in that wrestling mode. McGuinness wins the tap. Goes to Crown. Wells tries to win it. Get another stoppage here. Yeah, I'd like to see Alex come from another area and leap into Big McGuinness.
Yep.
Because that's what's going to happen.
He's just too big, too strong.
So, Sale City through the agency of Johnson. Long kick inside 50, bouncing ball. Oh, I thought he might have been tackled without it. It was Taylor, not paid. McCulloch's in there, has his handball smothered, goes in after it again. Quick hands out, but it's mopped up here for Glengarry through Larkin. Gets onto the left foot, juggling the mark, but still taking it was young Hudson Waitley. So Hudson Waitley still inside the defensive 50 for the Magpies. He's going to go short and hit up a teammate. So they're just trying to control that footy on that outer side, the Magpies. Umpire calls into play on the left foot, up the wing. playing for the free kick. In comes, just he's done well there in the end, was Johnson. Been lively early for the Bulldogs. Comes out now, this bouncing ball to Harris. They go up towards half forward, but it's going to be mopped up. Bulldogs have control here. They have a player
danger
in the middle here. Sits it up. He has enough time.
Oh!
Great tackle from behind, though, for the Magpies from Hodges. Umpire's blown his whistle here off the area. It was young
It's a shame.
Walker, the umpire.
Glengarry were off as well.
So, great. Feeds it off. They go for a high ball up towards half forward. That was front on contact for mine. Lockie Floyd was right onto that. Don't worry about that. So the Bulldogs take the free kick. They'll go short. Nice kick. McCulloch takes the mark, and he's only 35 directly out in front.
And he leads so hard, McCulloch. He's very, very hard to stop when he's got that 30 metres in front of him. We've seen him do that probably the 3 times that we've had him this year. He's a very, very good player. Caden McCulloch can go in the midfield or he can go forward and kick goals. He's a very, very important player here for Sale City as he comes in to try and kick his first goal for the afternoon and the first for Sale City. He's coming in. Beautiful looking kick. And it's through. That's Caden McCulloch's first goal for the day and Sale City's first goal. And that brings the scoreboard. Glengarry 2-1-13 to Sale City. 1 goal straight as we hit 12 minutes into the first quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
He's enjoyed a very, very good season as a young fella, Caden McCulloch. He's kicked some goals for them, and today he's going to have to do that with Troy Carstairs out.
Yep.
And Kane Martin that goes through that half-forward line, and Shoeback will go through there. So
some beautiful left-foot kickers that aren't available today.
I just noticed there that Declan Carstairs has gone into the middle.
As we hit back into the middle. And it's McGuinness and Birmingham going up. Big early jump there by Birmingham. Doesn't get anything onto it. But it's Sale City getting out of the midfield. It's well trapped. Jumped all over there was Declan Carstairs, and we're going to have a ball up. Probably about half forward for Sale City. Let's see how Birmingham goes up against McGuinness again. Does well. We've got a free kick here, and it's going to go to Glengarry, and they've taken the advantage. And it's Ryan. Sells a little bit of candy. And that's a beautiful looking kick. Beautiful to Shea Duncan. He's probably about 55 metres out, and he does a little chip kick, and that's a beautiful looking kick to Truan. I like that combination.
Yeah, brilliant by foot.
Yep.
I haven't seen him as good as this. This is the 3rd time we've seen him. It's been the best by foot I've seen him, Matty.
It is. And it was a great lead up into how it all happened. And Truan is a beautiful kick as well. Distance should not be a problem for him as he comes in for goal, going for his 2nd for the day. Comes in and he's kicked it to the right. And that's up behind. And that's Glengarry to 2-2-14 to Sale City. Just the 1 goal on the board. 14 minutes in on your Hurricane High scoreboard. What are your thoughts so far, Brad?
Yeah, they've started well, but I've seen them do this before.
It's hard to keep for Glengarry for 4 quarters.
Yeah, both sides have got a lot out. So they're young sides. This will be interesting. And the midfields are so different to what they're normally.
So young.
Yeah. Whitehill's probably the only one who has the ball now that's played just about every game through that midfield for either side. Both clubs have had their injuries for the year, and they go short to Carmen, the captain. So Lockie Carmen goes to the outer side. Umpire's pulled a free kick. We'll go to young Mitzi, is it?
And Floyd will probably make a lot of the decisions today because it's such a young field umpire as well. He's only 16, 17.
So it's McCulloch, and I'll talk on that further. I spoke to Lockie Floyd off air before the game about these sort of things of a non-officiating umpire making decisions. So I'll touch on that later as they go inside 50. Geez, that was really
Beautiful.
well trapped by Chad Evans. It's turned over, though. He goes back in after it again. He's got 3 Magpies to deal with. Gives it off to Mitzi. They're away here. They're a chance. Tolner was tackled. Just got the handball away in time. Gee, the pressure's good from the Magpies. We'll get a bounce down. 30 metres out from the Sale City goal, and they trail by 8 points. Midway through the first quarter. They dive on it. Lockie Floyd crosses the arms. A lot of players around this. No one goes near it and it just bounces, and big tackle laid again. We've scores at quarter time from all other games, and there's some big games today, both footy and netball. Don't forget the TRFM halftime show. We'll have Emily McDonald, publicity officer for the competition. Massaro can't take it cleanly. Gets out the back of him. Ryan lays a tackle on Whitehill. And we'll have a bounce down again.
Yes, and we're just looking to the off camera here. Sale City are setting up really, really well. So it's going to be very hard for Glengarry. They can't rush it. They can't bomb it because it's all Sale City, as we can see here, behind the ball. As they look into the forward 50 to McCulloch. Doesn't quite grab the mark, but he does really, really well. And he's going to take him on. He does have pace to Evans. And as we say every time we do with Glengarry, the effort and pressure has been fantastic.
Kyan Jenkins, down on the boundary, are you seeing the pressure from the Magpies that we're seeing from up here?
Well, I'm seeing it from Glengarry, but as well as Sale behind the ball, Sale are setting up extraordinarily well. They're putting the pressure on there, but Glengarry around the contest have been exceptional with their tackling and their voice. I can hear them very loudly down here.
So what we're saying is that Sale City will want them to turn the ball over.
Yep, keep it in their half.
Yeah. Sure, they'll just break it down eventually. As we've had the two big ruckmen have come off for their first change for the day. So we've got the backup ruckman going into the ruck. And we're going to have another ball up here. Just gone over 17 minutes here in the first quarter. It's been a good start.
It has. The Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer match of the round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. Massaro can't trap it. Trickles out over the line. What about rain? Do you reckon there's rain down there in future for today, Kyan Jenkins?
Well, I woke up this morning to the notification of 17 mil expected, so I'm hoping not. The clouds don't fill me with optimism, though.
I'm glad you were down there, not us. He's brought a bright orange umbrella today as
Can't miss him.
Evans wins the tap. Fresh air shot from the Bulldogs, though. That was Declan Carstairs. Umpires pulled a free kick. It'll go to Glengarry. And it'll be Healy, Seth Healy. The brother Luke out. Been out for a while now. Ruckman. So the Magpies set up well and run out towards that outer wing. Bouncing ball. Harris. Out of bounce. Out of wing. We'll have a ball in. 18 and a half minutes nearly gone. 8-point lead to the Magpies, the home team. So, from behind, Johnson. Nice little tap over
Beautiful.
the back, but Hudson Waitley was waiting for it. Whitehill, does well, taken high, very high there from Ryan. So, Whitehill doesn't muck around, gets up. He's kicked the instep with the right foot. Bouncing ball, Lux a fortune, but he fumbles, does Noddle. Comes out. Now they're away here through the agency of Bowman. Goes up the line towards half forward. Well collected in the end. Comes out to Johnson again. Gives it back to Noddle. Onto the left foot. Massaro.
Did well.
In fact, that wasn't Massaro. The hair got me. It was Larkin for Glengarry. Comes to the front. Quickly, Reed gets the handball. Chopped off. Oh, really well done from the Magpies through Sid Cogan. Feeds it off. They go up towards centre half forward, but Carmen, the ever-reliable defender for the Bulldogs. Bouncing ball. Ends up in the hands of Reed. Feeds it off over the top.
Oh, what a mark. That is a great mark. That is a great intercept mark there.
Callum Mitchell, like to see him forward at some stage today too. That's a beautiful kick. Risky, but geez, it sticks. They're away here.
I like this.
It's really good footy as Massaro feeds it off. They'll go inside 50. It's a different looking Magpies.
Well done,
Truan.
Glengarry. Well done.
Ben Truan takes the mark. 25 metres out directly in front. Play of the day.
The build-up from back to offensively was absolutely brilliant. They want to take the game on, Brad.
And we've got a player out there in the 37 Guernsey for Sale City, and I don't have him on my list. So right now, they do change their numbers. I've got that as Bradley Flea.
Yes.
But don't worry about that right now. It's Truan. Kicks truly and gets his second for the afternoon in the first quarter. And Glengarry jump out to a 14-point lead. 3-2-20 the Magpies sail. One straight 6, 20 and a half minutes gone. First quarter, Hurricane Hire scoreboard. It's a beautifully balanced kick, isn't he?
I hope we get to see the celebration here, but he tells the Sale City players, "You're too small for me."
Ooh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's very confident. He's up and about.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I've got one number change report. It's not the one that you're wanting. The number 12, Byron Sanderman, has gone to 69. The report is his jumper hasn't fit him.
This happens every week. When does it? What? All of a sudden, was he eating 15 Big Macs? As Johnson sends the Bulldogs into attack.
Ah.
What a great mark! And right there, that's the leader in the Gippsland Land Rover mark of the day, and we can just pencil that one in, Stephen Gregory, because first quarter to that man right there in McCulloch, who started very well. He's already got one goal. He's got a chance for his second, Matty Mosley.
Yes, and he's going to be probably the most important player for Sale City today if they get this win today.
So, Caden McCulloch enjoying a fantastic season for the Bulldogs. The Gippsland Land Rover mark of the day. Straight through the middle for his second. And they answer with a quick one. And the Bulldogs go on to 2 straight 12. They trail Glengarry 3-2, 28 points in arrears. 22 minutes gone, first quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard.
Yes, it's been a very, very entertaining first quarter.
It has. It has. With a lot of players out. Oh, sound like a broken record. But these two teams have an injury list that would put a good side together.
Yes. And they're the top-end talents of each side as well.
Yeah.
But if you're Glengarry's coach in Birmingham, you'd be very, very happy at the moment. They just don't want to give away any more goals in junk time.
Just see Brodie Johnson coming to the bench for the Bulldogs for a rest. He's been brilliant this first quarter.
He has. As Glengarry get the clearance again. It's well tackled there by the captain in Carmen. Ball's not really going anywhere. It's just bopping around.
I was bopping around in the Stephen Gregory disco last Saturday night.
What did he play?
I played a lot of stuff. He put me on the...
You look like a bit of a YMCA type of man.
I am. I'm the chief.
As Declan Carstairs kicks inside 50. It's a beautiful looking kick, and McCulloch is just getting too far and too much room here. And they're going to run into goal, and it's Declan Carstairs. And it's exactly what Glengarry didn't need at the moment as we hit nearly 23 and a half minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's Glengarry 4-2. 20 to Sale, 3 straight on your Hurricane High scoreboard. Or did I say that wrong? Glengarry 3-2, 20 to Sale City 4 straight. You're changing it as you...
They've hit the front. Oh, I'll tell you why I was. I've just got a message from Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy. He's out at the Cowar game.
Yep.
And they are a goal ahead of your Lawn North, and Keenan Hughes has all 4.
That doesn't shock me either. That does not shock me.
So they go inside 50 again, the Bulldogs, but the Magpies do well through Mitchell. Finds Ryan. Inside defensive 50 still. Oh, some candy. Evans comes from behind and McGuinness from the front, but he gets his kick away. Up towards centre half forward. Oh, the Bulldogs flew with each other on that occasion. Coming to the ground then was Thomas.
Oh, look at this pace.
It out, and look at that.
Oh, no, he said too far.
He's called travel. Wow, I'd like to see that again. That was umpire Nick Walker. And there's a question for Kyan Jenkins at quarter time when he goes out to Lockie Floyd. You can ask him that one. I wouldn't never buy a block of land off Nick Walker. So I reckon he ran about 7 or 8 metres. So the score, we're 3-2 to 3. Straight 2-point lead to Glengarry. So because I'm answering a message from Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy about Keenan Hughes, which I'm very excited about, as you know, Matty.
Yes.
I do. I am a big Keenan Hughes fan.
It's the two bald-haired boys together. That's what it
It
is.
is. I'm 60.
He's not 60, is
What's
he?
his excuse?
He's been bald for a while too.
Whitehall gets the handball away, but the Magpies mop up. High ball into the middle of the ground. Gee, that was a good mark by Lee. Under enormous pressure. Held his ground, took the mark, plays on, goes towards centre half forward. Bouncing ball was perfect for Truan. Feeds it off to Healy. He fumbles. Harris chops it off. Geez, there's a lot of fumbling going on there. They get the kick around the corner in the end and just go straight towards the boundary. They come off the boot of Kyle Waitley. They've been good to Hudson and Kyle Waitley for the last few games for the Magpies. And we'll have a boundary throw in. It's in the right forward pocket for the Magpies late in the first quarter.
Yes, it's a bit of a danger time here for South City. They do not need another goal for the Glengarry boys. And it's McGuinness with the tap. Talia tried to grab it, nearly got done for dropping the ball, but umpire says no. And they're going to get it out of defence. They bring it to centre wing, and that's going to come out of bounds right in front of us here, Brad. And we're going to have a boundary throw in. Nearly 26 and a half minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's been an entertaining first quarter, and it's Birmingham and McGuinness going up again in the ruck. He's done well in the second half of this quarter, Birmingham. Doesn't judge the throw-in well, and it's won by McGuinness, but it's Mitchell.
He's been good.
He's good.
He's been
He
very
knew we were
good.
here today, Brad, I reckon.
Sorry?
I reckon he knew we were here today. He had to play well.
He's had the hair done as well. He's had the hairdo from around the corner where I got mine done on Wednesday.
Yes. As they kick long, they look for that man Truan. He nearly had it. And Harris is there floating about, and he can be very dangerous as well, Harris. And that could nearly been holding the ball, but the umpire says no. And they're going to get a shot on goal, and it's going to be a check side, and it's not the greatest of looking of kicks, and it's out of bounds on the full. And Caden McCulloch is going to take the kick in.
I just reckon there's a few guys out in, and I did expect this, and I did say it off air. There's a few Glengarry guys in numbers that we weren't given.
Yes, I'm noticing that as the quarter goes on.
And there's also some of the South City. Now, we're into round 15. I don't understand how you could wear a different jumper. I mean, we've already been told that Byron Sandeman's jumper didn't fit, so he's gone from 12 to 69.
How does that happen?
I'll tell you how that happens.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
What are they thinking?
And we're going to have a free kick here. We didn't see what happened there off the ball, but that's a beautiful talk back. Did you see
One
that?
step
Yeah.
Torp went 60.
Yes.
We'll go to Massaro on that outer
Yes.
side. Gee, that was Truan again. Gee,
Yeah.
beautiful kick, isn't he?
And he looks to Mitchell. And he's probably got 34 players in front of him, so he doesn't want to bomb it in too long. They're moving the ball well, and they've gone quickly. They look again for that man Truan, and he nearly had it again. He's going to be a danger for him today. He looks on.
He is. This has got the hallmarks of a great game, this one.
It does. I reckon Glengarry would love the feel of being the bad guy.
The bad guy.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
Just ruined Sale City a little bit.
You
They've got a lot to play for.
If you had a look at my text message system, you'd know who the bad guy is, I can tell you.
Oh.
Copping a lot of flack here. Don't worry about that.
McGuinness with a beautiful double-handed punch.
So only because I didn't do the dishes before I left.
Oh!
No, I'm only joking.
That's why you have a dishwasher, Brad.
Oh, I married her. McGuinness wins the tap. Hope she's not listening.
I wouldn't be going home if I was you.
No, there's every chance I won't. She's a very good woman. I just like the haircut too. Just stand in front of us, you can
Number
see.
30?
Oh, Cam Johnson for
Yes.
Sale City is just...
That's fresh.
Well, Kyan Jenkins, you're right there. What's that? You can ask him. What is that about? What is that? What would you call that?
I don't know. I'll ask him at quarter time. I'm not too sure what he's
It's a
trying to
mohawk
style.
gone wrong. It's a V.
And he looks fresh up top
Oh, look
too.
at that. The cameraman Mickey Robinson's right onto that. It's a sort of a mohawk gone wrong.
It's very fresh. He got that done yesterday, I
Who
reckon.
am I to talk about hairdos? I'm telling you, that's not a good one. Boundary throw in. Oh, McGuinness just arm wrestles him out of the way, Birmingham, and going to ground. Was he taken high on that occasion in Joel Gray? And there's the siren. Quarter time out here at Glengarry. Just over 30 minutes, that one. Glengarry, 3-2-20. and they hold a slender lead over Sale City. 3 straight 18. So it's a 2-point lead to the home side, the Magpies. We might take a quick break. When we come back from the break, we'll have all around the ground scores. Kyan Jenkins is going to go out and talk to Lachlan Floyd, the umpire, and he's going to pose a couple of questions, one of which Nick Walker give a running too far on, I think it might have been Harris for memory, who was going to run into an open goal, and we might find out about that. It is the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, round 15, thanks to Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer. We'll be back here shortly.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to Glengarry. We've got Kyan Jenkins out in the middle and he's with Lockie Floyd. Kyan, take it away.
Lockie, so in that junk time in the last quarter, Jet Hodges ran into the goal. The teenage umpire, Nick Walker, called running too far. What did you think on that decision?
Yeah, so we're going to back Nick in there. He's got a really good spot. So speaking with Nick, it wasn't too far in terms of A to B. It was the way he zigzagged in. He covered more than 15 metres, so no bounce without that. He's probably around about 20, 25 there, according to Nick. So we'll back him in with that one.
Can you ask, while you got Lockie there, just before we leave him, has he got a tip for the races today? Because he's got a horse running Tuesday. I just want to know if he's got a tip for today for the punters out here.
Brad wants to know about your tip for today for the punters. We know you have a horse. Are you backing anything special today?
No, nothing today. Sale Greyhounds tomorrow night. Race 1, number 1 is the red hot tip, though.
Tell him he's a
Thank you,
legend. That's good work, Kyan. Lockie Floyd. Race 1, number 2, Sale, was it tomorrow?
Race 1, number 1.
Race 1, oh, that's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Race 1, number 1.
Hot tip too.
Hot tip. Oh, I'll tell you what, he knows he's punting, and his dad's out here punting today too. He's punting for the Punters Club for the umpires.
Oh, okay.
So, Lockie Floyd, so he's talking to young Walker now, I can see, and I wonder if it's about that decision. Kyan, you had a pretty good look on that running too far from where you sat in that first quarter. What did you think?
Well, it's a tough interpretation because if I'm correct, there are two. It's either X amount of steps with the ball without bouncing or X amount of steps taken. It's one or the other. I have a feeling it wasn't how far around, it was the amount of steps you take. I think it's 16 off the top of my head, and I think he took 16 steps, not the 20 metres I think it is.
Matty, I like the way that Lockie Floyd backed his young fella. He's 16 or 17, Nick Walker.
You've
So
got
I
to
just
back
like the
him
way.
in.
Yeah, I like the way he backed him in. I mean,
Look, he's human. He's going to get things wrong, whether you like it or not.
yep. And,
So-
you know, we say things in the call and we say, oh, that's wrong, that's wrong. How would we know? We're sitting up here in the
Nice
bleachers.
cushy. Yeah.
Kyan Jenkins, anything else down there while we got you?
Well, you talked about the number changes before. I have discovered another one. Number 37 for Sale City is Baden Wilson. Third or fourth game, they tell me, from the bench. And then it's just a few other things. In my opinion, McGuinness needs to be grabbing the ball more around the stoppage. They're struggling to get it at the middle, a lot of repeat stoppages. With the size and the weight advantage he has, grab it, get it on the ball, get Brute on ball, and just gain some territory and really give your side a look in.
While I got you, I might get you to see if you can notice when you get a chance. If 37 Baden Wilson's come in, who's come out? I reckon it might be 36 Tom Jerome, but
Well-
we'll find out.
Well, I am next to the Sale City bench, so I will ask for you, and I will get back to you as soon as you're across down to me in the second quarter.
Just go and tell Shuey that I've said, excuse me, if anything like this happens, Brad wants to know. Don't you dare.
Well, you did go out and talk to him pre-game. We saw you strutting around on the oval. We thought you were trying to get your boots in today.
I was trying to get a tip. He knows his horses too. Don't worry about it.
Let me tell you, though, Jacob Schubeck is giving it to those boys.
Is he?
Yep.
Don't go anywhere near him, Kyan. If you've learnt anything in the last 6 weeks, don't go anywhere near a coach that's going off like that.
Well, I did learn the hard way in Rosedale. If they don't want you to hear, they just lock you out.
Oh, speaking of Rosedale, while we got a bit of a break at quarter time, how good were they by beating TTU? We didn't get a chance to talk about this in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show because we grabbed Martha Truan, but this is how happy they were after that win last week. Yeah, that'll do. It's a Carlton song. No, it's not. It's half Melbourne, half Carlton. Tell you what, that was a great win. We didn't get much time to talk about that in the pre-game show. Very good win, Rosedale. Set their back end of the season up now.
It does, and there's no excuses. Now they've got the belief that they can beat the best. It's time to be the best.
You got some around the ground scores quickly while we wait for Lockie Floyd to bounce the ball.
I do, but my laptop is letting me down, Brad.
Well, I've got them.
Okay.
TTU, 6-4-40 to Yarram, 2-1-13. Woodside and Churchill, no score as yet up on Play HQ. Yallourn North, 6-2-38 to Cowar, 4-2-26.
Oh, they're getting away.
We can tell you that Keenan Hughes has kicked all four, thanks to Gippsland footy's Owen Carter. Out here, it's a 2-point lead to Glengarry. And Hayfield, 5-5-35, lead Gormandale, 2 straight, 12. And we're about to get underway in the second quarter here at Glengarry. McGuinness wins the tap. Comes out. Tolner chops that off, though. Quick hands out towards Whitehill. They dive on it. And we'll get a restart. So they lead by 2 points. And I would imagine Alex Birmingham would have been pretty happy with the start. McGuinness wins the tap. Beautiful tap it is too. And they run away quickly through. McCulloch has a flying shot at goal. Doesn't get the bounce that he wants. And just the behind for the Bulldogs. So it's a 1 point game. 30 seconds into this second quarter. So the Magpies bring the ball back into play. Looking for Mitchell.
Oh, well done.
He was bumped out by Johnson, but
Bumped him into it.
he did. He's too good.
Oh,
It's a kick. Well done, Lockie Carman. That's what he does.
just a backman honest.
That's why he's a leader in this team. Very well done. We have a boundary throw in, centre wing position, right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. In it comes. Ball comes forward. Whitehill goes through his legs. Ryan pushes him off it. Whitehill ends up getting it. Feeds it over the top.
Oh.
Lindray on the full.
Which I think he kicked it after he went out of bounds.
He might have turned. He's just raised a little bit of a giggle to the Magpie boy and Kyle Waitley. Oh, that's a dangerous
that
kick.
is very
And he's
dangerous.
Giving it more air than whatever. As Johnson
Jeez.
feeds it off to McGuinness. Hurried ball towards half forward. Larkin's been good up defence for the Magpies. Carstairs overruns it. Larkin feeds the ball back to Bishop. Hurried ball to the coach in Birmingham. Lowers his eyes. Nice hit up. Ooh. Oh, gee, did he get a knock on the knee then?
Yeah, it might have been a clash of knees.
Keep your eye on. It's a long way from here. I reckon that's Jess Lee. So he gets his kick towards centre half forward.
Oh, did everything.
Yeah, he did, but hold the mark. He used the
Yeah.
body beautifully, didn't he? Whitehill out to McCulloch. What a game he's playing. Just went to give the handball and then decided against it. Gives the ball off to Johnson. Goes up towards half forward. Again, Larkin just punches the ball away. Comes out towards Mitchell. Been superb in the early stages of this game. Keem Johnson goes to ground with him. He's supporting one of the best hairdos you'll ever see. And we'll get a restart. So we're about 50 around from the Bulldogs' goal. Mitchell does the ruck work for the Magpies, and the Bulldogs are going to go inside towards Evans. Just couldn't get there. Bouncing ball, does well, feeds it back to Jones, who gives it back. Smothered, gets it back again. How many goes do you want at it? Evans on the left foot, the Finch Cafe goal of the day. Chad Evans, what a goal. In the end, he had 4 goes. And
he did.
Just kept coming back to him. Look at this.
It was a great pick up there, too.
It was. Fed it back to Jones, got it back, got around in through the gate of 2, smothered, straight back into the hands. Have a look at that. And check side. No, the left foot, sorry.
That's a great reaction time.
That's the Finch Cafe goal of the day leader, without doubt. So, they go on to 4-1-25. They lead by 5 points after a rev up from Jacob Schuback at quarter time. 3-2-20. The Magpies, 4 minutes gone. Hurricane High scoreboard.
And it's Whitehill gets the handball out. And he goes to Mizzy. And he's a very, very quick. Gets onto that left foot. Looking there for Johnson and Evans again. They both crash the pack with each other. And Mitchell there with the tackle. And we're going to have another ball up here deep inside Sale City's forward 50. It looks like Thomas is going to go up in the ruck here for Glengarry. He doesn't win the tap. And Glengarry do really, really well in the end to get it out of defence, but he let it bounce, and he shouldn't have let it bounce. And he's got himself in some trouble there.
Swung round and round and round like a Stephen Gregory disco.
Yes, and it's Hudson Tolia. And he's gone back, and he's pretty confident with this.
Tolner.
Hey,
yeah. Did you hear that down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins?
Hey, don't you start.
I did. I was about to point it out. If I called him O'Tolner, I wouldn't have heard the end of it.
Righto, Driscoll.
That's got over, but off a hand. They're doing all the attacking now in this early part, aren't they? Sale City. That was a huge rev up from the coach.
As Glengarry get it out of defence. Just couldn't pick up the ball cleanly. And they've turned the ball over with Carstairs with the left foot. Watch the bounce, and it's well trapped there in the end by Glengarry. But the tackle there was absolutely superb by Hodges.
This will test you.
Yep.
Jack Jones in the 16 jumper for Sale City. Was there a singer that sounded like Johnny Farnham called Jack Jones back in the 90s? I know Stephen Gregory would know that because he's a DJ king on the buttons. Jack Jones, I reckon. Might Google that.
He's not sure.
I reckon we'll Google that, Jack Jones.
As we have another ball up, and it's Jackson Whitehill again. Doesn't know where to go, and that's his problem sometimes. He just doesn't know where he's going. And we're going to have another boundary throw in. And it's the 2 big fellas in Birmingham and McGuinness to do the ruck work. Ball come back into play. Oh, beautiful tap there by McGuinness. And they kick inside the forward 50 to McCulloch. And he was coming in, but it's really, really, really well done there by Glengarry. But it's Evans with the snapshot. And that brings Sale City now to 5-2-32 to Glengarry, 3-2-20. Nearly 7 minutes here into the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard, and it's a bit of a different side to the first quarter.
Yes, unfortunately we say this about Glengarry when we do see them. They start very well and then peter out a bit, and that's a young list. That's what will happen. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I did chase up for you at quarter time who came out for Baden Wilson. I can tell you it's number 36, Tom Jerome. Wilson and Jerome both played in the thirds this morning. So very well done to both of them and Sale for promoting through the thirds. But Tom Wilson, they had a spot left and it went to Baden Wilson.
And that game, 14-11-95, Sale City, ran out 58-point winners in the under-18s, 5-7-37 Glengarry. And in the reserves, 1-goal win to Sale City after the siren.
As the ball comes back into play, it's gone quickly down into the Sale City forward 50. And it's going to be deep into the Sale City forward 50. We're going to have a boundary throw in.
What's happened to me whiteboard in here? That's that bloody bloke down on the boundary.
It wasn't. Do you know who it was?
Oh, don't tell me
It was
the boss.
It was the boss.
It was the boss. Wow, it's okay. She can do it.
She can do whatever she wants.
She's broken it.
Oh, no. As we have a boundary throw in here. Thomas going up for Glengarry. Does well in the end. He was up against McCulloch. And it's Johnson there on the ball. And he tried to take all the players on. And the umpire said, you took too many on. It is holding the ball. To Mazzaro. Not a great looking kick. He looks for Birmingham, but he sort of punched it back to him. And he does well, cleans it up, but doesn't hit the target. And it's out of bounds on the full. And the ball's going to go to Brodie Johnson.
I can tell you it wasn't Martha Truan that wrote the scores in the wrong area for the reserves.
Oh,
game,
was that me, was it?
Was that you, was it? Well, we've lost a black texter too.
No, I've got it here. As the ball comes back into play. They're looking for Evans. But it's well punched there by Taylor. And McCulloch just does it too easily. He's a super player, Caden McCulloch. And that's his third. That's only nearly 10 minutes into the second quarter. And he's got 3 goals already.
He's enjoying his best season, hasn't he?
Yeah.
6-2-38. They're 18 points in front now, Glengarry.
And all of a sudden.
Yes, I've just done a little bit of housekeeping in this broadcast. Man, that the boss is absolutely demolished. So, they need to do something here, the Magpies, to wrestle this back. Nearly 10 minutes into the second quarter, and after holding a 2-point lead, they now trail by 18 points. Comes off the back of the head. Now, they're away here. Lee feeds it off to the outside and to Kogan. Goes back in towards Birmingham. Downed after he kicked it. So it'll be downfield to Birmingham. Quickly feeds the ball off. Now there is a chance to go inside. Just not a great kick from Larkin. Comes off. And hands out from Blackford. Another young boy and big tackle. So incorrect disposal. It'll go to Johnson. It's Brodie Johnson. Goes to the outer side, just over the head of Healy. Magpies do well. It's going to come back with some interest. Ryan gets around one. Same one again in Mitzi. Then lowers his eyes. Hits it up off the hands. Carmen's there to lay some pressure for the Bulldogs. They get a kick towards Truan, but just holding the front spot on that occasion was Lindray for the Bulldogs. Short ball, dangerous ball. Whitehill on the end of it. He wants to play on. He's definitely played on. He's gone on the wide arc, goes towards Truan, feeds it off over the top.
No.
Bounce wasn't great for Lindray, and it brings the Magpies into the play again as Duncan feeds the handball out to the outer side. Bouncing ball, ends up with Blackford, feeds it back. Still a chance. Lee with a worm burner up towards 50. Tackle without it by Carmen. No, umpire says play on. Bulldogs going towards the middle. Cam Johnson, free kick off the ball. Downfield, Lockie Floyd's giving him a what for too.
Yep.
So Cam Johnson with the greatest haircut you'll ever see. Goes up towards half forward to Evans. He's enjoying a good day out at the moment. Kicked a couple, both in this quarter. Goes around to his right foot. Up towards Declan Carstairs, but just cutting off probably the man of the moment and best player on the ground for mine is Callum Mitchell. Beautiful kick. Finds his teammate in Blackford, who's also been good, the young fella. Not much on that kick, had too much. Duncan was able to do well. Carmen lays the spoil. Oh, big hit on that occasion.
He doesn't miss much, Floyd.
He's a very good umpire. There's another one in the jumper that we haven't got, 69. Lee chops it off, quickly plays on.
Sanderman.
It is. Oh, that's right. Yes, he was out of the 12, wasn't he?
Yep.
That's what threw me. Thanks, Byron.
Too many Maccas during the week, I think.
Well, the jumper's not fitting him. He would have had a few knackers during the week. That's what happens.
It's Truant.
It is Benny Truant. Gee, what sort of game's he playing right now too? He's kicked a couple in the first quarter. Mum's here to watch.
I was just about to say, Mum's here.
The under-18s reunion, 10-year reunion today out on the deck. As Benny Truant comes in. That looks all right, bit to the left. Just misses to that left. Just holds its line. Doesn't come back. So 3-3-21, the Magpies. 6-2-38 Sale. 13 minutes gone. Second quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard.
And they definitely needed that goal to go through.
Yes.
It's all been Sale City so far. They've definitely responded well. He's taken his time to bring himself back into play, and he's played on. Whitehill's on, but it's ignored, and he kicks long. Looks for Sanderman. Doesn't quite get to him, but it's Johnson. And he's in trouble. That is dropping the ball. And that's the pressure that Glengarry produce. That's Kogan. He's giving him the points where to go, and he kicks long. Doesn't really kick anyone in particular, and that is a super mark again. Is that McCulloch? It is. Has to be the best player on the ground at the moment.
Well, he's already holding the Gippsland Land Rover mark of the day from the first quarter.
Yes, yes. In a dangerous spot, and that's a great kick. They kick long. They look for Evans. Does well in the end, Thomas. Oh, Evans again. His hands are on fire today. Just smart football. Oh, he does, and it's Mizzy. And he's been very impressive, this man, after he's come across from the other Sale side, in the Sale Magpies.
He debuted against Yallourn North when we called that game and was very good that day.
Yes, under-18s player as well.
Yes, played for Sale Magpies in the Gippsland League, made his senior debut with them earlier in the year.
Yep, so he's a handy player, and he's a handy player to come into the side mid-season as he comes into, hopefully for himself, to kick his first goal. Comes in. It's going to go across the face. And it's one behind. And that's Sale 6-3-39 to Glengarry 3-3-21. Nearly 15 minutes gone in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
So it's back out to 18 points for the Bulldogs. It might be a happier Jacob Shue back at half-time, I would imagine. Still wouldn't go in there, Kyan Jenkins, if I was you. I might just hang 10 for a little bit as Maloney brings the ball back into play for the Magpies under the scoreboard there. And a good fist away from Arati.
Very casual look of man, Jacob Schuback, isn't he? He's got
he is.
Got the trackies on. He's just pretty cruisy.
Always got a smile on his dial.
Yep.
There's no doubt about that, which is rare for a coach. Sanderman is going to do ruck duties with Kyle Waitley here. Comes out the back. Bulldogs are away again. It's all Magpies though, but drops the mark. Evans overran it.
Ooh.
Fed out to the back. Larkin. Jones is there. Just toe pokes it. Finds the boundary line. Right forward pocket will have a boundary throw in. Some around the ground scores. Your computer's absolutely died, isn't it?
No.
No?
It's back.
TTU 9660. Yarran 3220. Woodside 5-3-33. Churchill yet to score.
Really?
Yallourn North at 12-4-76 have taken control. 7 goals ahead of Kowar. 5-4-34.
As we come back in, and it's Truant. Bit of a race. So I had to test the old hammies back, but he's done well. And Carmen finally gets it out, and he just gets it out of danger territory. And they've gained about 60 metres, and we're going to have a boundary throw in.
Hayfield 5-6-36 lead Gormandale 2 straight 12. Hayfield without their coach Lee Brown and Darren Sheen. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, when I did speak to Lee yesterday, he mentioned he was sitting out this one. That's impressive with Gormandale, though, keeping them up to this point.
We have another boundary throw in there. My computer's not happy at the moment, Brad.
Well. I've just been told. Correct. I was correct on Jack Jones.
You were.
If I'm correct, he's right too. This is our cameraman. Mickey Robinson. If I'm correct, he was a Gippsland boy and he had a band called Southern Sons, and that is correct, Mickey. Southern Sons, that's what they were called. Jack Jones, I got one right in music.
He tries to get the handball over. It's Maloney. Kicks down the line, but to no one. And it's the ruckman to McGuinness. He'll just take that all day. He's a very, very impressive player, Dane McGuinness. And it's a beautifully timed kick. And it's Wells. Oh.
Nearly hit him in the face.
Yes. It was Ryan, or was it Mazzaro? Just got his fingertips to it.
Yeah, smack bang into the face of Radi.
Yeah.
Not happy either. I think he might have said a swear word.
Yes. As we have the boundary throw in here. And it's McGuinness and Birmingham going up in the ruck. And it's well won there by McGuinness. Whitehill's around there. And they do well in the end. And it's Nottle to kick inside 50. And he's looking for Evans. He's gone to the fat side of the play. And it's Declan Carstairs. He'll get onto that left foot. Will he get the right bounce?
You bet he will.
And he does. And it's Declan Carstairs with an absolute beautiful goal on that left foot side of his.
It's his second, isn't it?
It is.
Yes. Wow.
And that brings the scores to 3-3-21 to Sales City at 7-3-45. Nearly 19 minutes gone here in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Some netball scores. Woodside 18, Churchill 34, Hayfield 23, Gormandale 26. They're the only scores that are out through the Netball Connect scores at the moment. And don't forget, at halftime in the TRFM halftime show, we will talk to Emily McDonald as they're away. McGuinness to McCulloch. McCulloch up towards Big Sanderman. What the big fella in the wrong number?
That was beautiful play. The
was
tap to
great
McCulloch
tap.
was absolutely fantastic, and he finished off with a great kick to Sanderman.
So, a big fella, Byron Sanderman. Had a fair few feeds during the week because his number 12 didn't fit him. And he's going to go for his first goal, the left footer. He's missed to the near side. Won't be happy with that.
Wasn't a tough shot either.
No, particularly for a left footer.
Yeah.
Don't forget race 1, number 1, Sale Grounds tomorrow. Lockie Floyd, the umpire, let Kyan Jenkins know. You're going to put your hard-earned on that, Kyan?
No, mate, I'm under 18, Brad.
Oh, geez, you've got me in trouble. They bring the ball back into play. Mitchell under the scoreboard. Geez, he's been good.
He has.
I'll put a little bit on it. $2 each way for you, Colin. There you go. Mitchell up the line to Massaro. Takes the mark out of wing. No, it's not Massaro. Geez, I'm getting those two boys mixed up.
Mazzaro and Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're away here. There's Massaro. Umpire, good decision. Incorrect disposal as he was tackled. Free kick, go to the Bulldogs, and it'll be Joel Gray on that outer side. Up towards centre half forward. Wants McCulloch. Gets out over the back. Comes back to McCulloch. Ball's just following him. Reed. Can he be on the end of this? Didn't get a good bounce to Jason Reed and just trickled out over the boundary line. The kick from Carstairs.
He's starting to get busy, Carstairs.
He is, isn't he?
Yep.
With his dad out injured, he becomes the focal point up forward all of a sudden.
He does. He's so important for a kid that's so young.
Back into play. It's Jordan Thomas into the ruck now for the Magpies. Quick kick out. Up towards Lee. Just nudged under it on that occasion from Lucia, and Carmen to McGuinness. Gets it out towards Noddle, who drops it. Still has a chance of bounce. Won't come back to him. Does to Lee. Gets it out towards Duncan. He went to tap it on, but he's ended up tapping it straight down the throat of Lucia. Onto Mitzi, onto the left foot. Up towards half forward. They're away here, the Bulldogs, inside 50 or thereabouts. Bounces. All wrapped up. We'll get a bounce down. 50 around from the Bulldogs' goal.
Yes, as we're nearly ticking to 22 minutes into the second quarter. And Glengarry do not need another goal to go there, not against them. And it's Whitehill. And Floyd's given for the throw, and he has not missed much today, Brad, at all.
Been very good.
little chip kick, and he does well. Just taking his time. Doesn't have a lot to kick to. Shea Duncan puts his hand up and he's like, kick it to me. But he's got 3 players around him, and it's Carmen. And he's so honest in the back line, Carmen. He looks inside and he does well. They've really switched the play here. And they kick long down the middle to centre wing.
Ooh.
He nearly dropped the ball there.
He's jungled a couple.
Yeah, just hasn't been a bit clean.
Yeah.
Does well. And Whitehill's floating around here. This could go anywhere. He was legged and the umpires called it, and it's a good call.
It's young Nick Walker.
And the umpire's given advantage. I didn't see him give advantage. It wasn't called, but Floyd has said no. I've given it. There was definitely no advantage called, but that's okay. Because it was there, the umpire just didn't call it, and it's Caden McCulloch. And he'll be going for his 4th.
Having a good day, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, after 6 smothers. I don't know how he got that.
Here's McCulloch coming in, going for his 4th goal. Had a really, really good first half.
Oh.
And that's beautiful. And that's his 4th goal in the first half, Caden McCulloch. And that brings the scores to 3-3-21 to Sale City to 8-4-52. Nearly 24 minutes gone in the second quarter on your Hurricane Hire scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, to your left of screen, when Sale City have the ball in their forward half, they're leaving Ben Truan all by himself, about 20-25 metres off him at all times. It's giving them a spare behind the ball, not only to press Glengarry, but it gives them an extra option to switch the play and give their forwards better access.
TAC Road safety round. Be the difference. Show up for your team. Slow down on the road. Ball back in the middle. Whitehill tackled by Healy. Gets his kick away up towards half forward. Birmingham's gone back for the Magpies and just couldn't pick it up. He hardly can. Has Tolner on the outside. Just says, nah, I'm going to do this myself. And turn the bloody thing over. Good tackle from the Magpie on that occasion. Hudson Waitley's. He's paid in the back, has he? Well, I'd like to have another look at it. It could have been.
And we'll have a look here on the replay. And you can see why he said yes, but he was looking behind him as well.
Yeah, that was definitely in the back. Josh Wells will get the shot at goal for the Bulldogs. He's first for the day, young Josh. He's going to have to kick this 46 metres. He's a left footer. No, he's not. He runs off the wrong leg. That's probably why he missed a fair way to the right.
We've seen that a couple of times this year, haven't we?
Running off the wrong leg. Yeah, he looked like a left footer the way he was coming in. Then he changes. So, back into play. Good mark to Ryan.
Strong, very strong.
In front of that boy, Wells. So, Nick Ryan just sells some candy. He's done it a bit today already. Goes up the line. Oh, should have marked it. Nah, he had no talk. And Lindray's just yelled out to everyone, how about talking to me? But I reckon if you can get 2 hands to it,
you should
just mark it anyway. So, out of bounds, centre wing position, right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. We've gone nearly 26 minutes. TRFM halftime show coming up shortly. Emily McDonald will join us, the publicity officer for the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. And also the wife, partner of Jack Burgess, the captain of Glengarry, who's out injured today, of course.
With a syndesmosis.
Oh, I'm glad you said it. Oh, that was a throw from McGuinness. Disguised it well. Whitehill taps it, wants the boundary and gets it. Him and Seth Healy have a little bit to say to each other. Right. Evans is going to come back on, and he's just been sitting on the fence talking to people in the crowd. There's a coach I used to hate.
Oh, nothing worse.
It's a coach killer. You're not real keen on seeing it as Sanderman comes to the boundary. McGuinness feeds it off to the outside. Magpie, Seth Healy. Ooh, and Whitehill just got on top of him again.
He does get a bit carried away sometimes, doesn't he?
And we're just carrying on towards the boundary, and he sees the opportunity to give him a nipple crippler, the old Hulk Hogan special. Won't be doing that anymore.
No.
The Hulkster. So, ball up, centre wing position. McGuinness and Thomas. Thomas might have won that. Free kick will
And
go to
50 there.
Whitehill. And a
Yeah.
50. I heard the F word
Yeah,
from
so
here.
did I. And he will not take that, Floyd.
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 Floyd. He's on second name basis here. Oh, race 1, number 1 tomorrow.
Yep.
He'll
But it was a
kick-
good call. It was
yeah.
there.
Will he kick this?
Jackson Whitehill, I have no idea. I don't think he even
It's a
knows.
long way.
Yeah.
For a little fella with little legs.
Oh,
Oh, he got the distance.
he's got it.
He's got the accuracy
Yep.
too. Oh,
Ask Jackson to do that again.
wow.
He wouldn't know.
I don't know if he meant that. I thought he was laying it up.
And he's letting them know about it too. He's gone straight to Thomas.
Well, he's gone to the biggest bloke. Yeah, I don't mind that when a little fella does that.
Yep.
Shows a bit of heart.
He's a bit of a beanpole though, Thomas.
He is. Nice hairdo. That's a good head of hair.
Do you remember him at the Big Blokes barbecue?
Yes, I do.
How can you forget him?
He might have been one that I might have.
He wore the apron.
Yes, you're right. 3-3-21 Glengarry. Sale City 9-5-59. Just over 20, nearly 28 and a half minutes gone, second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
And it's Thomas McGuinness going up, and it's a beautiful tap there by McGuinness to McCulloch. And it's two Glengarry boys really jump on the player there.
Ooh, Seth
And who
Healy.
was on the bottom on there?
A yardie. And Seth Healy might have
Copped one?
ruffled his hair, maybe.
Yeah. We have another ball up here, and it's Thomas McGuinness going up. And he's going to be too big here, McGuinness. Thomas does well. It's a free kick again, and everything's going to Sale City at the moment. It's Wells. And he kicks long. To no one sort of in particular. It's Mitchell again, and the umpire didn't call it.
What's he paid here?
No, that's good. Floyd's taken over. That's a good. It was a mark.
Yes.
He's kicked it to a 2-on-1, and the Glengarry boys will want this to go out, but they haven't. It's to Ryan. And it's a high tackle there, and it's going to go to Glengarry. And there's a bit of fight in this now. There's a bit fiery going on.
It's been brewing for a few minutes, hasn't it?
It has.
It's right in front of you, Kyan Jenkins. Can you hear the punches?
I can hear some words. I can't repeat them. But Glengarry take it away.
Beautiful kick to Truan. And he'll kick long. And he'll kick it to Hodges. And this is a timely shot here for Glengarry as we nearly hit 30 minutes here in the second quarter. Let's hope they can get a goal here for the hard work that they've just done. As he comes in. He's definitely taking his time, so there won't be a lot left after this kick you wouldn't have thought, Brad?
No. Be a very handy goal.
It would be. He comes in to kick, takes his time, he leans back a bit on it, but he likes it. And it's Glengarry now. 4-3-27 to Sale City, 9-5-59 as we have over nearly 30 and a half minutes gone here in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
So the Magpies were leading by 2 points a quarter time. They now trail by 32 points. As young Jet Hodges just sails that one through the middle for the Magpies. Don't forget, as I say, TRFM halftime show. Emily McDonald will join us. Find out what's going on with the publicity, particularly after your comments on the Be North Gippy podcast yesterday.
Well, I don't know about me.
As Thomas wins that
Does well.
tap. He does. Tolner's in there for the Bulldogs. He's underneath it. Been quiet today, Hudson Tolner.
Yes.
So umpire Lockie Floyd will send the ball back up in the air. Gets out over the back. Bouncing ball. Massaro toe pokes it, trying to get the bounce, and ends up in the hands of Cam Johnson. Gives it off to that man Tolner with a beautiful kick. And he's the man of the moment again. He's been very good, has Brodie Johnson today, whether he's been up around the ball or forward.
He's been helping out McGuinness in the ruck.
This is going to hurt the Magpies after they just got that late one to Jet Hodges. If Brodie Johnson can put through his first, and Sale's 10th in the first half. In he comes. Sits it up left. It's coming back.
Yep.
It's got there.
Yes, that hurts.
So, Sale City right on the siren of half-time. Go to 10-5-65. Glengarry 4-3-27. It's a 38-point lead to the Bulldogs after trailing by 2 points at quarter time. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have all the around the ground scores. It's the TRFM halftime show. We'll talk to Emily McDonald, the publicity officer of the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. The Bulldogs by 38 points.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Glengarry ground for the big Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer. Match of the round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League match of the day. And it's the TRFM halftime show. And as I said, I promised you a bit of class around this broadcast today because Maddie and I don't sort of give you that too often. But we've got some class now. Emily McDonald, the publicity officer for the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. Welcome for the first time.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Have you found your role this year as a new publicity officer for the league?
Yeah, a new challenge, but a good challenge. I'd like to think that I'm steering our socials in a better direction. Yeah, it's been good. I'm enjoying it. I got a lot of help from the clubs and things as well. So, yeah, it's been good.
What's the hardest part of it all?
The hardest part, when the scores aren't working, I've got to chase them all Saturday afternoon. The hardest part, actually, is probably the tagger, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do all that?
Yeah. Oh, not all of it. I'll, get the images for the front and back covers and do the report and make sure our team lists are right.
It's a lot of work.
It's time consuming.
I used to do a bit of work for Red Onion that have the ad sale group that do the records. We're doing the Gippsland League records, and that was their expertise.
Yeah.
But they said, gee, it was a lot of work.
It's so much work. But Kelly at Ace Digital, she does the bulk of it. But it's hard. When you had the tagger on the gate, you know that they're all going. Everyone's taking one. But it's online. You don't know how many people are opening it. But I've got comments this week that the report's been good, so I think some people are reading it.
I love it. But because I'm so old, Emily, I love driving in the gate to
On paper.
hard copy.
Yeah.
It's just the way I'm brought up. And I sound like a whinging old man, but I find that tagger very easy to read online, though.
It is, yeah. A lot of, like Glengarry, we print out the team sheets every week, so we have a sponsor that does that. Woodside does it as well. Rosedale, maybe. So a few of the clubs have picked that up, but a lot of the clubs have educated their supporters, and we've got Play HQ and everything's on there, and we all live score. So, yeah, it is different not having the hard copy. But
did you have an interest in media side of things before taking this on?
So I took over Glengarry's socials 4 years ago. Then I do my partner's flooring business. I do his socials, and
Name
Cutting Edge Flooring.
Jack Burgess. What's the injury again?
Syndesmosis.
Oh, it's a hard word to say.
It is a hard word.
Sorry, go on.
And then this came up, and I sort of said to Martha, would you be opposed to having an exec of another club doing that? Because you can't be on the board and be an exec, blah, blah, blah. And then, she said I could team up with you guys because you guys were doing all the streaming, and here we are. So, I don't know. I like doing the social media side, but
you don't miss
it's a big
much.
gig. Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
That's where I get most of my stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot more I'd like to be doing.
Tread lightly early.
Well, I
Go
sort of
hard
didn't
next
come into it. I don't know when I took over. March.
Yeah,
So the season's only a few weeks
Yeah.
away. I think
Yeah.
I took over 3 weeks before the season. And I follow a lot of other leagues to, get ideas and things. And they have media days where you get everyone out, you get all your photos, you get your interviews. So I'd like to see things like that happen next year. I do ask the clubs to send through photos and headshots and things, but
I pulled a gig one year. I did the VFL launch day out at Williamstown Footy Club. And Sam Mitchell had just been appointed the coach of Box Hill. And he said something in that interview, and I've kept it. I don't usually keep stuff I do, but I was behind the camera and interviewing him, so you could only see him. So I kept this because I was a fat pig back then, so I didn't want to keep it. Not that I'm not a fat pig.
I saw you pastor during the week. That looked pretty good.
It was all right. Oh, we've got to bring that up.
I don't know this.
Wait, I forgot about it, but wait till you hear this.
He's going red.
And Sammy Mitchell, lucky it was that. Sammy Mitchell might have dropped a hint that day about that he was going to get the coaching job at Hawthorn the next day. I'll send you the interview.
Yeah.
It was gold in the end. I'll tell you what happened with him.
He hasn't told me this.
I forgot about it. My partner texts me a lot, and because I'm on this needle to lose some weight, and I've lost a fair bit of weight, she's on to me about everything. What have you had? Because we don't live together. I'm up in Carramburra. She's in Melbourne. And she was asking, what have you had to eat today? And she's on me back all the time. And she said, send me a photo. And Emily, we just text each other about a business matter for the league. And so I texted back a photo of me pasta.
By accident.
But it went to Emily, not to my partner.
So I've got thin pasta sitting in this sauce or something. And I was sitting at league training next to Martha, and I popped up and I showed her, and she said, what is that about?
I'd just written back, enjoy.
I'll pull it up. It was very funny. I was embarrassed, as I still am, because it could have gone horribly wrong. I could have sent her a
Oh, no,
not the area you're going. I could have said something like, I do send her some jokes.
You've lost me.
I do send her some jokes. Here's the pasta. Very thin pasta soaking in my meat sauce, I sent, with the photo of the pasta. And she sent back, Emily sent back, that is the worst looking pasta I've ever seen. Yeah, well, it was embarrassing because it could have been, I do send some funny, like we all do, memes to your partner, don't you? You probably do, yeah. I'm pointing at you, Matty.
You've lost me. I'm crying.
But anyway, where were we going?
Media days.
Media
that's where we
days,
were.
yeah. Yeah, I did the VFL one, was good. And I did the West Gippies a few years ago, and that was good. And they do a whole year segment of 5 minutes with or 5 questions. You
Yeah,
would have
love
seen
to
it.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
You can play
Get
throughout
sponsors there and...
the year.
Like we had the season launch, which was excellent. That Paul Griffin organised that. That was
Wasn't
really
that a good night?
Yeah, yeah. But I'd like to take it a step further.
Yeah.
And yeah, because you look at Gippsland leagues and all around, they look so good. So
It's early days. This
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
mean, they've only started streaming their footy this year.
Yeah.
This league's come massive inroads, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I agree. This has been, I think, a game changer. And with the player of the day and being able to add in all these little segments, yeah, it's excellent. It's excellent.
So, are you allowed to, I don't know if you're allowed to give away too much. So you'd be looking at media days. What else are you learning when you're looking at other leagues on what to do?
They just post different things. I think they have more involvement with their clubs. I don't know if that all comes from a media day. It's hard. I've got a 1-year-old, so I haven't been able to get out to a lot of games, and Jack obviously was playing footy. But yeah, I think I probably need to get out to more games and chatting to people. I think I've got a good relationship with a lot of clubs now, which really helps. Like, I've just shot TTU an email and they've replied straight away to get scores and things. So yeah, I think we're posting a lot of content, but there's still way more that we could be doing. Yeah.
We mentioned to Martha Trewin in the pre-game show about how the clubs are so great to deal with.
Yeah.
Because we're dealing with them every week. Like today, we had Stewie Austin up there building things to put the camera on up in there. I mean, that is going above and beyond.
Yeah, he does go above and beyond.
He's isn't he the man behind the rooms?
One
One
of. Yeah.
Your husband had a fair bit to do with it too.
Yes, yeah, he did all the. Well, that was his sponsorship, so he did the entire flooring.
And you rave about that.
I rate that as VFL quality.
Yeah, it is excellent.
Yeah, the little tiered theatre where the coach gets to talk to them, the lockers, the gym, the netting. Well, it's by far the best setup in this competition.
Yeah, especially to be able to train in there when it's flooding
when it's
out
wet,
here,
yeah.
and cricket same because it's set up for them as well. We got brand new nets when we did the floors, so that was good. But they've got a lot more work that they want to do. What club is it? Is it Narnagoon? Maybe they have the screens up in their change rooms. They have TVs, so they rewatch things in there, and so they've got
a vision?
big goals.
You got a vision?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking that you have a 1-year-old, I did ask you pre-game to bring her in. You have she having a
She's
nap?
trying to be asleep. She's fighting it.
Maddie usually asks for a nap at half time as well.
Putting up with you.
Pulls up the pillow, and the young bloke down on the boundary, we might cross down to him because he loves hearing himself. Kyan Jenkins, what do you got for us?
Got some poor time management from you, Brad. I've been out here for about 10 minutes, mate.
Slap. Whack.
I was in the sales city rooms at halftime. Jacob Schuback was absolutely in no rush to deliver his halftime speech. I reckon he sat there about 10 minutes before actually writing anything down. So I did have to go ask him for a chat. He said their ball use was much better, their pressure was better, and going inside 50, they were much cleaner, getting McCulloch the looks. Then I asked him about that wall that I was talking about in the quarter. The plan is to leave the big full forwards open for Glengarry behind the ball. They don't care what happens over their head. Build up the wall, give them an extra jumper, and look to switch the ball.
Good work, Kyan Jenkins. It's TRFM halftime show for the Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer match of the round 15, Emily. So it's been busy for you then as a parent of a very young child, an injured husband with a what?
Syndesmosis.
I can never
He
say
doesn't
it.
want. He doesn't want to
It's
say
a
it.
hard word.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit of an extravagant
How's
word.
he going
for
with it though?
He's all right. It affected work more than anything. He's been in a moon boot.
So when did he do it?
Against Woodside, so around 10.
So won't come back this year?
Nah, he can't even return to running for 2 months.
Okay.
So, yeah, this year's done, which is a shame. Put in a lot of work and, yeah, it is what it is. That's footy.
It is.
That's
right.
footy.
That's exactly right.
So I'm glad I call it and don't play it anymore
Yeah.
because injuries are the worst.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily, thanks for joining us in the TRFM halftime show.
Thanks for having
Loving
me.
your work. You're doing a mighty job. It's fantastic to work with you. I promise I'll get the dessert picture off to you next week. Two-course meal. It was a little cream. What do they call them? The cream with the caramel that floats
Oh,
over.
stop.
Cream something.
It's getting worse.
Just keep digging the hole. Just keep digging the hole.
You're a ripper. Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us. That was Emily McDonald, who is the publicity officer for the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. And we are underway for the third quarter. That was the TRFM halftime show. And a free kick quickly paid to the Magpies, and they'll go forward. Quickly play on. Ball goes inside. 50 chopped off, though, by Bowman. Does a really good job for the Bulldogs. Go into the middle. Mitchell, as he's done all afternoon, chopping that off. Feeds it off with beautiful ball over the top to Birmingham. He's going to turn it over as well. And again, it's Bowman in the way. So Bowman. Short. Nice ball to Reed. Going to go short again here by the looks of it. To Noddle. Noddle now. Doesn't have a lot to go to, so the Magpies have pressed up quite well and cut off a lot of area. Oh, Thomas dropped what he should have taken. McGuinness just taps it out, looking for his teammate there in Jones. Bouncing ball, gets out over the outer side now. Massaro, just, I would say toe poke, but I reckon that was knee poke. Gets it in the 1-2. Feeds it back. That's the boy that we keep getting wrong, was Kobe Sellings. Keep mixing him up with Massaro, and Sellings goes in again. Mitzi lays the tackle out of side. We'll get a ball up.
I just think Brody Johnson caught one in the eye there, poke in the eye.
Ooh, they sting.
Yeah, for Sale City there. The number 27 there for Sale City.
Oh, yeah, he's still worried about it, and
Yeah.
hopefully he doesn't end up in the Mason Cox goggles.
No.
Goes out towards Jones again, but beats him
Ever
and Maloney out
Ever
over the
been
boundary.
poked in the eye playing footy?
No.
No, me either.
When I was too timid, mate. I wouldn't put my head over it. So you never I was an outsider. Give it to me, give it to me. As well, Ginger Megs will bring this ball back into play on the outer side. The high ball. McGuinness wins a tap. Beautiful to McCulloch again.
Yeah, they
Have a great understanding,
do.
don't they?
Yep. It'll be just a look.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I did call it quarter time for McGuinness to be more aggressive in the run. That second quarter he ended up getting the ball forward more, and it gave their forwards great access to the ball, and that's why they've got the lead they do.
Ball coming back into play, and it's McGuinness against Thomas. McGuinness gets the tap. And that ball's not coming out. We're going to have another ball up. Probably half forward there for Sale City. As we can see there, number 62, Declan Carsters, just hanging around. He's very dangerous around this area as well. No one gets the tap. That ball is not coming out.
All right. Kyan Jenkins, do you want any recipe tips and photos of my cooking to you during the week? Sorry, go on.
I actually didn't hear that conversation. I was in the rooms. I only grabbed the end of it, and that's just about why old people and technology are in the mix.
He's got whack again. That's two today.
Yeah.
There's a player down there for the
Yeah,
Magpies.
it's Sellings.
Kobe Sellings.
Yeah.
Oh, they're calling. I do not like it when I see other players.
Oh, no, he's
put
coming
their-
up.
Oh, he's coming up. That's all right. You know when the players put their arms up,
It's danger.
I always get a bad feeling about that.
Doesn't look too bad.
No,
Not great, but not too bad.
it's. I reckon I'll get the glasses on him, but I reckon that he's holding a hamstring or a buttock.
Jeez, if that's the case, that's nasty.
That's what us old guys call an arse, Guyan. Buttock. It's a quad or a hammy. It's a quad or a hammy. And to walk like that, if it's one of those, it's a bad one.
It goes to more of a tendon more than a muscle.
Yeah. So, we're only 4 minutes into this third quarter. They lead by 38 points. No score added to the half-time score. And how delightful was it to talk to the publicity officer, Emily McDonald, at half-time?
Yeah, she does a fantastic job. For a girl who's only come in March,
Yeah.
and she's got great things that she wants to do, which is a really good thing.
Such a happy nature about her.
Yeah,
I think
bubbly.
that makes it
Easier
for clubs and people
Yeah.
to deal with.
As the ball comes back from Sallings, who looks like he has done that hamstring, going by that how he's walking off the bench. And it's McCulloch there on the bottom of the pack, and he's had a super, super game. Ball back into play, and it's McGuinness. And there's a lot of ball ups here at the moment. It's not really setting the game on fire at the moment.
I asked Lockie Floyd about the non-officiating umpire. I touched on this earlier about making decisions.
Right.
It happens a lot, I've noticed, and I like the reasoning. We just want to get the right decision. He mightn't see it, he might be in the wrong position, and if I see it and vice versa, I'll call it. Love it.
Common sense.
Yep. It's like with camera work in the AFL where they do the goal system. They want to get the right decision.
Yep.
So they go to the arc. Well, this is the same.
Yeah.
You
They
can
just
be
want
in
the best for the game.
Spot on.
Ball comes back into play, and it's McGuinness and Thomas. And that looked like a push in the back, but umpire said no, and it's McGuinness that kicks into the forward 50. He looks for Evans, and he's done really well today on the left foot.
Oh!
And he's got it!
I reckon that's the Finch Cafe goal of the
Yes.
day.
And that's his third for the day. He's done really well all day, Evans. He's kept the ball in front. If the ball's on the ground, he's done really, really well there.
He had the first quarter Finch Cafe goal of the day contender, and I reckon he might have just outdone it in the third quarter. So either way, he's leading. He's got both.
And as good as Mitchell's been for Glengarry, Evans has been just as good for Sale City.
Glengarry 4-3-27, Sale City 11-5, 71, 6 and a quarter minutes gone, third quarter on the Hurricane High scoreboard.
And it's Whitehill straight out of the midfield and looks down there for Sandeman. He's in a perfect position, but does well in the end. And Declan Casters nearly gets the rove off the pack. And they've kicked it into a dangerous spot again, Glengarry. And they do well. They finally do get it out of defence. And it's Ryan. And Thomas with the mark. And he doesn't want to kick it because he's a ruckman for today. Oh, beautifully well done there by Gray. Great spoil there. As Jet Hodges thought he was going to have it, but it was a great spoil. And we're going to have a boundary throw in. And it's going to be the coach for Glengarry in Birmingham against the ruckman for Sale City, Ian McGuinness. And that's a beautiful tackle. He looked for Whitehill, and he does get him, but Whitehill doesn't have the footy, and he's going to get the free kick. And he's looking to switch the play, and that's what he does, and that's a good kick. Gets the handball across, and they've moved it pretty comfortably to centre wing, but they've turned the ball over. It was Mazzaro there with the tap.
Oh,
Birmingham sort of falls on him, and he's going to
in
give hold of the
trouble.
ball here.
Yeah,
He didn't want to get it out.
just sat on it.
Yep.
Brody Johnson just sat on it.
And I like how the coaches moved the ball on quickly. Birmingham does really, really well, but
Oh!
it was nearly Traralgon who took the mark. But well done there by Noddle. That is a beautiful kick to Whitehill. And he's getting busy in this third quarter. Does well. Little chip kick. Just getting a little bit easy. The pressure's dropped off a little bit here for Glengarry, and it's Carstairs. He'll get onto that left side, and it's a beautiful kick. And he goes long, very long. Looks for Johnson.
Oh, well done.
But it's a great spoil there. But was it Mitchell? It is. We're going to have a boundary throw in here. Nearly 9 minutes gone in the third quarter.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I'm just about to hop up and go investigate the injury. He hasn't moved from the bench. Still sitting there is Kobe Sellings. I think it's a hammy, and I do believe he's done for the day.
Yeah, it
Looks
looks
no
bad.
good. It did look bad as ball comes to the front. Carstairs overruns it. Cam Johnson feeds it back to him. He's well tackled by Blackford. Gets his kick away. Be out of bounce on the full. Massaro will be the recipient of the free kick for the Magpies in the left back pocket. So Massaro. High ball. McGuinness holds the front spot. Comes off his hands. Tolner can't get a kick. Ryan can. Goes into the middle. It's Noddle for the Bulldogs. Goes through the middle of the ground. Unattended. Left foot.
Not a great kick.
Straight down the throat of Larkin for the Magpies. He takes that mark. He goes to Ryan, who's been very good today. Squares it off to the outside. Massaro takes the bounce. Stops and waits for Reed to come at him. Feeds it off over the top. Healy, because they're calling for a ball. Whitehill wants to know why. Goes back in after it. Him and Seth Healy.
Ooh.
Yes, I know
You
where
seen-
you're going. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm with you. Camera don't lie. And Seth Healy and Whitehill have been at each other all day. McGuinness over his head. Massaro sharks it. Kick round the corner. Will be mopped up here by Lucia. Gets his kick away as he was met very solidly by Hodges. Magpies. Carmen punches. Gets to the front. Punches again. Jones takes the ball. Dances on the inside of Larkin, but turns it over. Larkin wins the hand ball, but he's turned it over. Carmen goes to the knees. Met solidly by Larkin. Only got to drop the old to get a free kick sometimes, but I reckon it was there. So Carmen.
Oh,
Geez,
jeez.
that was an inside-out mongrel
Do that
torpedo
again.
punt. McGuinness. Good tackle from Kyle Waitley. Gets his handball away, though. Cam Johnson. Over to Whitehill. And he's quickly tackled by Sid Cogan. Goes out over the line. Look out when Whitehill's around.
He's played well, though, Whitehill.
He has.
He needed to step up that next level, and he's done it again.
So we'll have a boundary throw in. Centre wing position. In it comes. Shallow ball in.
Oh, beautiful.
McGuinness to Johnson to Ayardi. High ball inside 50. Oh, great use of the body. And Mark, was that Mitchell again? Good mark, good pass to Polton. Haven't called his name today. So Polton to the wing. Carmen, big punch from behind. Iardi, he's given that up. McGuinness takes the mark centre wing position.
That's McGuinness. He's looking in the inside. And that's what he does. And there's no one around there for Glengarry. It's a Mizzy. He'll get on that left foot and he'll kick deep inside the forward 50 for Sale City, looking for McCulloch. And he reaches at the highest point and he's just too smart, this man. He'll be going for his fifth.
Running out of room in the tag
I know.
for his goals.
And how often? We don't see him miss very often either.
No. And there's been, I reckon, I'll go through it later, but I reckon 3 of his last 5 games, he's kicked 4 or better.
Yep, he's grown onto that next level.
Have a look at that in the Evans Petroleum post-game show.
He comes in for goal, going for his 5th. Normally a very good kick. And as normal, I've given him a rap and he's bloody missed. That brings it to Glengarry 4-3-27 to Sale City 11-6-72. Nearly 13 minutes gone on your Hurricane High scoreboard. Got anything for us, Brad? You looking there for some
I'm
netball?
looking for some netball scores. Emily McDonald tells us half-time that Netball Connect's had some problems today.
They've got a few teething problems, don't they?
Yeah, I've got Woodside 22, Churchill 53, Hayfield 43, Gormandale 40, and a close one. They're the only scores I got.
Yep, as we have a boundary throw in here. McGuinness with the punch to Johnson. To Whitehill. And we're going to have another ball up here. McGuinness with the tap. Tries to get the ball across, but he doesn't. Does well. Roved his own ball in the end.
Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy tells us that Yallourn North kicked 9 goals to 1 in the second term, including 7 unanswered.
Wow.
And they've gone up a gear, the Jets, and they're nullifying Hughes' influence. Thanks to
They
Gippsland
should know
Footy.
him pretty well. Playing probably 4 or 5 years there at Yallourn North, as we have another boundary throw in.
Blown out to 19,620 Yallourn North to Cowar 8,452.
Jeez, they are.
Woodside 13,1189 to Churchill 1 straight 6.
At least they're on the board.
Hayfield 14,1195. Gormandale 2,113.
As they look here for McCulloch. He's going to get a free kick here. He's too far out to score, but he
Went off his line,
Yeah, he
didn't he?
did. It should have been play on.
TTU have bounced back with a vengeance, 12-12-84. Yarram 3-3-21.
Yep. He's going to go back here, McCulloch. He's going to be looking for his 6th or his 5th. It's going to take a big,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big kick.
Wow.
You'll have to kick at 55. As he comes in, he's going to need a bit of a run up to get the distance. Ooh, he's giving it some air. It's just going to fall short, but Sanderman's right there. And it's punched by Mitchell, and it's hit the post, and it's another behind.
So, just holding sway. There's not a lot happening in this third quarter at the moment. We've gone 15 minutes into it. Just bowled over Birmingham and a few others. Ball comes to the outside. Did that travel 15? Doesn't matter. No one's going to mark it. Gee, the bounce was good for Mitzi. Feeds it to Whitehill. He's tackled. Umpire says incorrect disposal. The Magpies will take the free kick. They want the centre of the ground to Duncan, but it's all Bulldogs. Bowman's been good this quarter. Gives it off to Iardi. Iardi goes inside looking for Evans. Bounces in front of him. Can't get the half volley. Jones, underground handball. Doesn't find Evans, and spot on. Lockie Floyd pulls the free kick to the Magpies. So just controlling the footy out to Massaro. Gives it back to Bishop from where it comes.
Oh!
Gee, they're mucking around with it.
Yeah.
Ends up now in the hands of the Magpies. Iardi chops it off. Looks for Evans. Evans takes the mark. He's got 3. Just the one this quarter, which is the leader of the day and the Finch Cafe goal of the day.
Going to be a tough kick.
Going to have to kick that from the boundary and every bit of 55, 60 to get through. Goes around to the right to give him some more distance and pulls it to the left and come back, but not
a bad
enough.
effort.
No. 1 goal 3 now for the quarter for the Bulldogs. Ryan, out of side, half-back flank. Flat, low, hard kick. Looks for Truan.
Beautiful pickup.
It was on the half volley,
Yeah.
right at his toes. For a second, I thought he might have taken the mark.
Yeah.
It was that clean. He's tackled, and we'll get a ball up, out of wing. Thomas from behind. McGuinness wins the tap to McCulloch. Has Whitehill on the outside. Looks for him.
Oh.
Now they're away. Carstairs on the left foot. It's all Magpies, though, and they're able to defend well. Come outside now looking for Polton. Takes the mark in front of the young boy Wells. Up the wing. Good punch from behind by Noddle. And he finds the boundary line.
We're going to have another boundary throw in here. Bit of a... Not much happening here in the third quarter. Been a little bit stale. As McGuinness and Thomas in the ruck. Thomas does well, but McGuinness bodies him out. They try to get it out, Glengarry, but they can't. To Mizzy, to McCulloch. McCulloch looking for Sanderman. Doesn't quite get it. Glengarry by Mitchell. Try to get it out.
Oh, yeah. Iardi was taken high.
And he's given it.
Don't mind that.
Yep.
3-quarter time out at Cowar. 121 Yallourn North, 52 Cowar. Game over there.
Yeah. Disappointing from Cowar because they've been good all year.
That's all thanks to Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy out there giving us some live scores. He says that I'm getting a little bit of feedback about the Be North Gippy podcast last night.
Oh, good. As he comes in. Bit of a hop and a skip.
It's an awkward kicking style.
It is, and he hasn't even made the distance. Glengarry just run it out, and that's an absolute grubber to Declan Casters. Can't pick up the ball to Johnson.
Coffee's packing up behind us.
Yep. To Whitehill. What were you after, brother? You're you're a hazelnut latte man, aren't you?
That's you. That's you. I'm a flat white latte. I love doing that when they're packing up. They want to get home.
They've been here since 7 o'clock in the morning. It's been freezing.
Colin Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I have an update on Kobe Sellers. I went down and spoke to the trainer. They said he was a hamstring injury. They were going to give him 10 minutes to see if he could get back up. I've just seen the ice pack go and the jumpers on. He's done for the day.
10 minutes, that's the quickest hamstring in history, Matty Mosley.
It is, and it's true. And yes, as we seen last week with Barry Burnett and that hamstring, and he's not playing this week.
What was that about?
Oh, he's probably added a couple of weeks because it wasn't bad at the start.
You've got a tough run home.
They do.
They faced Woodside and TTU in the last 2 rounds.
And he's 40, and I don't think he'll be playing.
You want everyone on the park.
Yep. As the ball comes back into play, and it's Birmingham. McGuinness gets the tap. Sale City try to get it out, and it's Casters. Can't pick up the ball. We're going to have another boundary throw in. Just ticked over 20 minutes here into the 3rd quarter. And it's Sale City quite comfortably here at the moment.
We've seen Sale, sorry, Matty, we've seen Sale City a few times this year. Would this be Declan Carstairs' best game?
Yeah, definitely. And it's because he's had to step up. McGuinness. Is he there on the ground? They're finally getting it out, Sale City. He'll try and get on his left foot, but he doesn't in the end. Just taps it across the line. We'll have another boundary throw in. There's a lot of talk from Glengarry.
Seth Healy's been involved in
Yeah.
that. I've not seen this in him before.
No, bit of fire in the belly.
So he obviously likes a yap.
McGuinness with the left hand. And they get it out. Thomas tried to line him up, but misses him. But Glengarry get the ball, and they look for the coach in Birmingham, but it's over his head to Carmen. And he'll switch the play. Not a great looking kick looking for McGuinness. It's always hard as a ruckman trying to bend down.
He's gone.
And he is gone. And looks like Truan's going to get the free kick here.
Well, there's a bit in this.
It's Truan, yep.
There's a bit in it, isn't there? There's been all day niggly.
Yep. And it's Jackson Whitehill just giving him a bit of lip to settle down or I'm in. But it's Truan. He's a beautiful kick. You probably have to kick it at probably a good 50, 55 metres. Started off on the day really, really well, but went missing in the 2nd quarter, as did most of the Glengarry boys.
He kicked 2 first quarter goals, didn't he?
Yeah. Comes in. Looks good. And he's got another one. He's let McGuinness know all about it. And he doesn't want to get too carried away here, and Thomas has jumped in. And Jackson Whitehill's in it, and there is some feeling in this.
It's just been brewing all afternoon.
Yep.
And you've got to commend the umpires because you quite often see this get out of hand.
And it hasn't.
It has not. And I like that. They just control it. And there's a young kid out there umpiring. Nick Walker's only 16 or 17.
Yep.
So it's good leadership from Lockie Floyd.
Do you think he's probably the best umpire
He's best I've seen
in
this
the
year.
comp? Yeah.
Race 1, number 1, Sale Grounds tomorrow. If that wins, I'll say definitely.
Yes.
So back in the middle, Thomas and Sanderman. 11-8-74. They're 41 points up now, Sale City. Glengarry 5-3-33 on the Hurricane higher scoreboard. Iardi lays the tackle, but too high, says umpire Floyd. So the Magpies again go up towards 50. Bouncing ball. Gets out to Lee. Right foot, check side, turns it over. Good hands by Carmen at his feet. Was able to get the half volley, feed the handball off. I just want to halve this and get a stoppage here as Healy lays the tackle. So 23 and a half gone. Both ruckmen miss it. Bouncing ball to Healy. It's wrapped up by Whitehill. They've enjoyed each other's company all afternoon, those two. Just the one goal to Glengarry and the same for
Here we go
Sale
again.
City. Deep in the attacking zone for Glengarry as Carmen smothers the Seth Healy kick.
Declan Barnett. Jackson Whitehill.
They're very similar in
Oh,
that area.
they're the same type of player, aren't they?
I can see why you muddle that up. High tackle
They just can't help themselves.
against Kyle Waitley to Evans. Feeds it off to Carstairs. Good tackle from Waitley.
Oh.
Ryan, pirouette. Beautifully done. Gets it
behind the
inside
play here.
50 out the back. Hodges takes
Kick
it.
the goal.
Runs into the open goal.
Oh.
No. Misses.
How often do you see it? And off the play.
So there's a 50 after that. I don't know what it's for, but
And another one.
there's 100. I reckon that might be against Seth Healy for descent. And I know who picks up the descent, and he'll know. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, the second one was definitely for dissent. The first one was either something said afterwards to a player or an umpire after he ran in and missed.
And it's Seth Healy because he's talking to the coach about it, and he's got the arms out asking why. They go inside. Evans does the crumb and gets around a couple, feeds it off. McGuinness, handball back, sets it up inside. Carstairs gets a chance at his third after the Magpies should have kicked the goal to the right. Birmingham's just sent Seth Healy off the ground. The coach has just told him to get off the ground. I reckon.
And the lack of respect that he's giving to Birmingham right now, if he doesn't go off, he's just walking. To me, that's not good enough.
He's had a word to him and then said, off you go, have a spell. So Declan Carstairs comes in and kicks his third for the day. So that hurts when that happens. And Sale City go on to 12,880. And Glengarry are 5,434. It's now out to 46 points, 26 gone, third quarter, Hurricane Higher scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a 12-point turnaround right there.
Did you hear any of that conversation between the coaches, the Glengarry coach and Seth Healy at all, Kyan Jenkins?
I didn't hear any of it, but I must imagine now it's getting really frustrating for Birmingham, having his own players starting to do some really coach-killing, stupid things on the football field, as well as losing another key player to this side today.
Yeah, just getting sucked in a little bit. As Sale City get the clearance, and they go into inside their forward 50. And it's better well read there by Glengarry. And he moves the ball quickly. This is what I have liked about Glengarry today. And they kick and they look for Ryan. That's a good spot. And he's normally a beautiful finisher as well. He looks for Mazzaro. And there's 50 metres inside the protected area. And that's a good call. He does not miss a trick.
He doesn't.
And it's the right call.
Yeah, and he explains it. He's explaining to the players. He's explaining right now to Jason Reed why it was paid.
Yep.
Yep.
As Ryan, he'd only be 10 metres out. And he's played well.
Been very good. Oh, it's off the old Joe the Goose.
Don't like it, but it's a goal.
That's his fourth, Benny Truant. The old Joe the Goose.
Do you like that, Brad? Or you just kick the thing?
Oh, no, kick it. But, well, if it was me, I'd kick it. But if I'm Ben Truant, I'm loving that one over the top. Look at that. Yeah, it's
Like,
risky.
could you
isn't it?
imagine if they stuffed it up? As a coach, my
It
God.
can be embarrassing, can't it? 12,880, Sale City, Glengarry 6,440. 28 minutes gone, third quarter, Hurricane Higher scoreboard.
I haven't mind Thomas going into the ruck. He's competed well.
Yep. I'll tell you what Lockie Floyd's doing. He's controlling the game because he can tell this is going to get out of hand.
It would have already been out of hand.
Yeah. So he's controlled it. Can't ask for more.
Yep, he's
can
done
they?
well. As McGuinness goes up, taps well to McCulloch. Back to McGuinness. Just can't pick the ball up. We'll have another ball up here as we 28 and a half minutes gone here in the third quarter. Ball back in. Big punch there by McGuinness. To Mizzy. He looked for Carstairs but didn't quite get him. And they're into their attack yet again. Evans. Pressure's good. They just can't be clean at the moment here, Sale City. They're looking for the three-quarter time siren here, Glengarry.
Oh, is that ball?
And yep, and he's going to give it.
Yep. He had prior.
Yep.
I don't normally do AFL scores, but this is one out of the bag. Gold Coast Suns have defeated Brisbane Lions by 66 points.
Jeez. That's, what do you think of that, Kine?
I can't tell you my first reaction, but that is some scoreline. Obviously, my interview with Bailey Humphrey during the week has motivated him, and Dimmer Hardwick has said some stern words to the boys during the week.
Well, I'll tell you how much it motivated him. He kicked 3 and got 114 coach points with 19 possessions. He's probably in the best 2 or 3 players on the ground.
So I'll be interviewing Jack Steele, Nasiah Wangan and Malera next week by the looks of it.
Mitzi, he's tackled by Thomas. All wrapped up. We'll get a bounce down. And we're nearly 30 minutes gone into this third quarter. And they're 40 points up after leading by 38. So Glengarry haven't let it get away too much. High free kick against McGuinness for Thomas.
A bit of a character, I think, Thomas.
He is, isn't he?
Yep.
He certainly was that day at the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue.
I reckon he was best on.
Yes. Had to play the next day. So Thomas up towards the outer wing, goes through the hands of Whitehill, gets out the back of the yard, he can't collect it. They all dive on it, comes out with it, Whitehill, does well, feeds the handball off. Kick forward, there's Thomas again, he leaves it for Massaro, handball on the outside. The lights have come on and good calls. Toner takes the mark. It is very dark here. So Toner.
Oh, good mark.
Magpies through Kyle Waitley. Oh, dangerous kick. Jeez, McCulloch read that beautifully. The kick didn't match it. And he's missed to the right. So, three-quarter time here at Glengarry. 31 minutes travelled in that third quarter. And Sale City 12-9, 81. They lead by 41 points. Glengarry 6-4-40. That's on the Hurricane Hire scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with wrap-ups of the three quarters around the grounds in football and netball. And Kyan Jenkins, no doubt, he will have someone on that microphone. It is the Bulldogs by 41 points.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to Glengarry. There's Alex Birmingham, the coach, having a word to his players here at three-quarter time. They trail by 41 points. A little bit of undisciplined stuff happening there in the third quarter, but let's cross down to our man on the boundary, the big fella, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I've got the exact discipline here. Words from umpire Lockie Floyd. It was either Seth Healy or Jet Hodge. We didn't figure out which one. Gave the bird to the crowd.
Might have been to us.
So he said it could have been a reportable offence if he had picked up on it sooner, and then the 50 was further for dissent. I was in the huddle with Glengarry. They were coach Alex Birmingham really happy with the backline and the talk, and then gave a special mention to Jordan Thomas, who was really good. Apparently had some words at halftime for who really wanted to be here today, and he apparently stepped up really well that quarter. To win the game, they need to switch the ball a bit more, and they just need to give Brett Toohin a bit more opportunity with the ball, because he's been exceptional so far today.
Good work, and that's why Matty Mosley's the best in the business. He mentioned that about Jordan Thomas during the call.
Yeah, his effort was really good. Like he wanted to be here, type of thing. So I'm happy with what he's brought out today.
Yeah, no, good get by you and our young fella down on the boundary that's eaten 14 kilos of chips, 4 bags of lollies, and he might have even had a crack at a Subway.
KFC on the way. Yeah, that's the salad. It's all good because you had the salad.
He's got the big grin on.
He's just like, you Blokes, I tell you. And here we are around the grounds here at three-quarter time. It's TTU 15-15, 105 to Yarram 3-3-21. And Woodside 25-15, 165 to Churchill. Just the one goal.
Wow.
And Coward 9-4-58 to Geelong North 28-128. How's that? 28-128.
Not bad kicking.
Yes. And Glengarry, obviously, with this game. And then they've got the Hayfield game 16-12, 108 to Gormdale 3-2-20.
Got to thank our man out at the Geelong game, Coward game, just down the road, not far from here. Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy. He's been giving us...
Good man, Owen.
Yeah, he's a ripper.
Does a great job.
He gets around Australia, well, country Victoria, but he gets around everywhere, and he could bob up anywhere. And he's always good with some scores.
He was up at Enso the other week.
He's a ripper, an absolute ripper. Does a great job. So, about to get underway for the last quarter here, and for Alex Birmingham and the Magpies' sake, I hope they don't let this get away from them. They led by 2 points at quarter time, trail by 38 at half time, 41 at three-quarter time as Whitehill does the crumbing. Gives it off to McCulloch, nearly best on ground for mine today for the Crown Hotel. Turns it over here, Blackford, handball to the outside, Maloney, traps it onto the left foot, up the line. He's looking for Duncan. Birmingham's in there, the coach, onto the right foot. Underground ball to Hodges. Wins it. And they come on top of him. Feeds it out the back end. Carmen onto the left foot. Wants the boundary. Oh, no, he doesn't. He knew what he was doing. He wanted McCulloch, and he gets him. McCulloch runs away. Right in front of the Sports Stream live commentary box. Looks for
that was not out of bounds.
I'm with you. We had a very good view of it, and I reckon Kyan Jenkins might add a better one.
Not out, boys.
Good call.
Ball's got to be completely over the line, Brad.
Yep. Don't forget, next Thursday, we'll be out at Gormandale's training for the Be North Gippy podcast that you'll hear Friday. On location. Matty Mosley loves to get on location, and that's what we're doing. As Waitley feeds it out towards Larkin. Runs away from Wells, feeds it off. Underground ball again, bouncing. Shocking bounce for that man in Oscar Polton. And trickles out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in centre wing position. Thanks to Mickey Robertson up on the camera with Southern Suns Jack Jones. And he's a Traralgon boy.
He's
Traralgon boy. Yes.
Ball back into play, and it's Thomas and McGuinness. McGuinness gets the ball. Nice little tap it was. The Whitehill. He's had a great game. But he's overdone it there. And it's a free kick there to Mazzaro. One of the leaders here for Glengarry. Oh, McCulloch tries to get the punch, just misses it, nearly collected him in the head. But he's done well to recover there, McCulloch. Nearly in the back.
Hudson Waitley did well too in the end.
He did.
Too, didn't he?
He's a much smaller frame too than McCulloch.
Tiny, the Waitley boys.
Yeah. And it's Thomas again going up in the ruck. He's definitely out of his weight division, but he's really having a red old crack to Noddle. Looks inside for Mizzy. And he will use his pace here. He'll put the Jets on. Does he get the right bounce? He doesn't.
He was speeding.
He was ready to go, wasn't he?
TAC road safety round. That's speeding. Be the difference.
Yeah, slow down, mate.
Riley Mitzi.
It's only 100
Show up
zone,
for
not
your
150.
team. Slow down on the road. So, 41 points to the Bulldogs. Cam Johnson goes into the ruck for this one with Waitley, and that's Kyle Waitley. Ryan out the back. It's all Noddle. Oh, tackle didn't stick. Ryan wasn't happy with himself that it didn't stick. They go forward. Ends up in the hands of Iardi. Been good today.
Yep.
First time we've called him. Oh, great kick, but a better pair of hands.
That's sticky hands today, Evans.
He certainly has. He's got 3. He's going to go for his 4th. And Matty, you're a forward. How good were the hands there?
Perfect. And it's that type of weather as well. The ball just seems a little bit sticky.
So, Chad Evans. Got 2 in the second and 1 in the third. He's got the 2 contenders for the Finch Cafe goal of the day. No doubt about that. As he comes in.
Looks good.
Not a problem. And Chad Evans has his 4th, as does Caden McCulloch. So those 2 have been super for the Bulldogs today. And that takes them on to 13-9-87. Glengarry 6-4-40. 4 minutes gone last quarter on your Hurricane Hire scoreboard. There it is there. Great pair of hands.
Yep. As it's starting to get very dark here at Glengarry. As we're getting to later on in the day. Not much sunshine around here today, Brad.
I'm feeling a bit cold. What about down on the boundary, Kine?
If I speak, I'm in trouble. That's all I'll say. It's very cold down here.
It has got cold, yeah. Hang around that generator. It's pumping about a bit of petrol. Keep your ball.
Yeah, I got to smell it from here. As the balls come back to Birmingham. Does well. Looks there for Truan. Oh, that is well done there by Bowman. Last line of defence. And it's a beautiful kick there to Wells. Tries to play him but slips, so he goes close to the boundary looking for McCulloch. Oh, and a beautiful mark there by McCulloch. Strong, strong hands, and he looks inside. And that is perfect kicking. And they've played on. They look for into the forward 50, looking there for McGuinness. And he marks. This is the first time we've seen McGuinness go into the forward 50 as a key forward, not as a ruckman. And they're dragging Thomas for a good one-on-one battle in the forward line. It's a long way out. We'll have to kick about 55 metres. And ruckman can't kick this far, Brad.
Well, you're tough on ruckman. You are really tough on ruckman. He'll make you look silly. No, you won't get that.
And well spoiled there. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Now, there was an altercation where Seth Healy gave away a 50, maybe even 2. And him and his coach on field might have had a bit of altercation. Can't see him back on the ground, Kyan.
Well, I looked down at the Glengarry bench and there's only 2 people standing up. That means they've got 2 down somewhere. Kobe Sellings is done for the day, and I haven't seen Seth Healy out in the ground, and I have a feeling it's him sitting just tucked away behind a bloke. I can't see who it is, but I think his day might be done. I think the coach might have told him you're done for the day.
Wow, well,
That's interesting.
He's a big one for you. See if you can go and get an interview with Seth Healy. Good luck.
That's a big thing, though. If he doesn't come back on and there's no injury.
So, thrown out by McGuinness. He's done that a couple of times today, I must say. Jones, high ball. It's all Magpies there. Cam Johnson did well to get it to ground, and Jones did even better. Southern Sons, Jack Jones. Bouncing ball. Comes out to Hodges, feeds it on the inside to Ryan, who's been good.
Got a
Back
kick.
to Hodges, awkward looking non-preferred left. So he turns it over. McCulloch, beautiful hands to Bowman on the outside. Has Mitzi, sits it up high and enables Hudson Waitley to get his fist to it. But he has some help. Beautiful football by the Bulldogs. In the end, was the tackle high from Waitley? Umpire says no. McGuinness sits under it, takes the mark. Thomas reckons he was pushed. Umpire Nick Walker's having none of it, goes inside, but again, the Magpies, and this time it's that man, Callum Mitchell, who's nearly the Crown Hotel player of the day.
Yes, if not, he's probably Glengarry's best player on the ground. This is a very important kick. And it's in a dangerous spot to turn the ball over, and that's exactly what's going to happen. But it's well done there. As McGuinness has the ball there. I think he's probably nearly the best player on the ground too.
Yeah.
He's had a super day.
Oh, you're going to give it to a ruckman?
Oh, I like the forwards, but
I know you do. That's what I thought. Gray or...
it'd be interesting to see how we go today with our best
will
players.
be.
We're always very similar.
We are.
So people always say, oh, how do you pick it? It's the best in the votes. So it's not a clear winner.
Ooh, Duncan dropped what he should have taken there.
Carmen. Kicks long, looks for Johnson, and two plays.
Friendly fire!
And that was Mitchell, and who was the other one? But that was a big, big hit.
Oh, I reckon that was young Waitley, Kyle Waitley it was. He's got up.
That was a big hit.
It was.
They've done well both to get up.
Jeez.
You could hear the big smack.
Oh, that's enough for a nap. Wow,
We can't get the ball out. We're going to have a ball up here. But, yeah, that was a big hit. And we'll get it on the replay here.
Here it is here. And
That's Mitchell.
friendly fire.
Oh.
Mitchell into...
Oh, it's the landing.
young Kyle Waitley. Did you hear that bang down there, Kyan?
Well, I was looking down at the Glengarry bench, but the bang definitely woke me up, boys.
McCulloch kicks inside 50, looking for Evans.
Oh,
Just had about half a metre on him, and that's all he needed.
We haven't had a lot of great marks, and that to me is nearly the Gippsland. Oh, hold on. The Gippsland Land Rover mark of the day in the second quarter was Caden McCulloch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to take some beating.
Yeah. And he's going for his fifth.
You said get him in the Crown Hotel Player of the Day.
Yeah,
votes.
all of a sudden you go from 4 to 5. You've had a really, really good
It's a
day.
day out, isn't it?
Yeah. And he's got it. And that's his fifth. And that brings the score to Glengarry 6-4-40 to Sale City 14-9-93 as we just about to go through to 10 minutes here in the last quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
And he's straight to the
Oh,
boundary.
I hate that. You kick a goal and you got to come to the bench.
Yes. I'm not a big fan of it. So, it's got very, very dark here.
Yeah.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I do believe I see Seth Healy just about to come back onto the ground. So he obviously must have had a 30-minute bench sit, and then now he's come back onto the body. Will be cold.
He definitely wasn't sent off, was he?
No.
So it was coach generated. And I thought that it looked like he was waving him off.
Just have a spell, have a breather.
Off, yeah. So, in the middle, Whitehill, high tackle. So it'll go to the Magpies, Jess Lee. Transfers play to that outer side with a beautiful kick. Finds his teammate in Blackford. He goes inside 50. There a chance here. Just couldn't get the handball away in the end, and that was Polton. Carmen, handball out over his head. Coming in for Sale City was Joel Gray. Ball goes out over the boundary, outer side of the ground. Nearly 11 minutes gone in this last quarter. Brodie Johnson has a spell for the Bulldogs, and Josh Wells comes on. McGuinness wins the tap. Sandeman sits out
look
under
out.
it. Look at McCulloch. Jeez, he recovered quick. And how quick is he?
Yep.
Straight into the
Jeez.
open goal. And he has his fifth.
He's a super, super player. His reaction time and his speed is just arguably one of the best in the competition. Him and Dean McDonald, their speed off the ground is so good.
Cat-like.
The
Look at
recovery.
that. Yep. Well, 15-9-99, the Bulldogs. Glengarry 6-4-40, 11 and a half gone. Last quarter on the Hurricane High scoreboard. It looks like we'll be talking to Jacob Schuback after the game. So in the Evans Petroleum post-game show, make sure you hang around after the game, and we'll have all the around-the-ground scores, footy and netball, and we'll have the winning coach in the box.
That's Birmingham going up in the ruck. Whitehill. He's in there with Harris. Been a bit quieter today, Harris. We've had him a few times this year, and he's been electrifying at times.
He has.
Birmingham tries to grab the ball, but he had his arms pulled down, so he couldn't get it up. What do you reckon about that, Brad?
Well, he needs a tablet.
Whitehill Had a great day today. Doesn't know where he's going at the best of times. They kick it to Jones. Jack Jones.
Southern Sun.
And he looks inside, and that's a dangerous kick, but it's worked in well, and it's Mizzy. And he'll get onto his little left side. He's a beautiful kick. And he kicks long. He's looking for McCulloch. Does well, and that should be a free kick, but the umpire said no, and it's Evans. Glengarry are going to get the ball out of defence. And they kick long, and they're looking there for Mazzaro. Does well in the end. And Sale City have collected well. They set up really, really well behind the ball. And that's given them the drive into the forward 50 to Johnson. To Declan Carsters on that left foot. It's a wobbly looking kick, but it's gone straight over the umpire's hat.
He's got 4.
And it's another goal to Sale City. Yeah, he's had a great game as well.
Between the 3 forwards, they lose Troy Carstairs today. Martin that goes forward and Schubeck goes forward. Between their 3 key forwards, they've got 14 goals.
I see it as a massive positive.
Yes.
They're young players and they've all kicked goals. And that brings them to Glengarry, 6-4-40 to Sale City, 16-9, 105 as we just under 14 minutes gone here in the last quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
I might see if our favourite cameraman, Mick Robinson, might be able to punch us through on the text one of Jack Jones and the Southern Suns songs. I'll see if I can chase that up and put it on the Evans Petroleum post-game show.
Oh, and that was absolutely magnificent. It was Whitehill straight down to Evans.
His hands are so good.
Yep, very, very sticky hands today. He's got the Grupo on today.
Well, this will give him the Crown Hotel Player of the Day as far as I'm concerned. 6 does it for me.
Yeah, half a dozen's not bad at all. But if he kicks this goal, I don't want him coming off.
Ah, yes, that might happen because Carmen's going to the bench, from the bench to the interchange now.
And he kicks. And kicks truly, and that's his 6th. He's had a great game here.
It's his 3rd for this quarter.
Yep. And that's really, really making the scoreboard look real great here for Glengarry. And it's 6-4-40 to Sale City, 17-9, 111. As we have 15 minutes gone here in the last quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Some netball scores. We have had trouble with Netball Connect, as we said earlier in the day. Woodside 22, Churchill 53, Hayfield 43, Gormandale 40. I reckon I read those. They might be final scores, and that's all we've got. They are final scores.
Okay.
So back in the middle, Tolna. Whitehill drops that. Get a bounce down again in the middle of the ground. Very dark out here at Glengarry.
Well done, Thomas.
It's the punch. Hodges and Nottle. The crowd like what's going on down there. There's no doubt about that. Been not a bad game, this one today. Don't worry about the 71 points.
Been a bit of feeling about it?
Yeah. Lindray, he's all wrapped up. That's nice to see. McCulloch just pick up Mick Ryan after he fell down. Haven't seen that today, that's for sure. So Birmingham and McGuinness, who started off the day in the ruck, are finishing off. Whitehill gets the crumbs. Gets through a few. Going out the back there was Wells, dives on it, he's wrapped up. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Sale City, despite the job being done, being 71 points up, they need to take these next 12 to 15 minutes really seriously. Currently sitting on 119% with Geelong North's big win today. Finals still in the cards. They need to pump on as many as they can.
Yep.
Yeah,
great call.
Yeah, very good call, Kyan, because they had a massive percentage, around 169 going into today, wasn't it, Geelong North? So, up towards centre half forward. Hodges gets his fist to it. Comes out there is Seth Healy. He gets it out towards Ryan. He can't collect it. I reckon he might have taken young Wilson around the ankles, not paid. Ball comes out towards the boundary. Carmen's still waiting to get on it.
Been waiting a while.
He has. Trickles out over. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Yeah, so we just ticked over 17 minutes gone here in the last quarter. No one wants to come on or come off for Carmen. He's just waiting to come on. He seems pretty happy with it as well. Ball back into play. Big throw in there, and it's McGuinness. To McCulloch. Oh, great Yeah.
Wasn't a good body
Yeah.
use.
And it was Jack Jones.
Southern Sun.
Kicks to McCulloch.
He's been good.
He's a leader. Leader of this footy club, and that's a beautiful looking kick. Looks for Mizzy. Doesn't quite get it, but he'll get onto that left side. Does it with pace. And that is an absolute fantastic goal there by Mizzy. The pace on him was terrific.
Is that a contender for the Finch Cafe goal of the day?
Absolutely.
Evans has
That is worth all of it. Yep.
2 others, but I'm with you. He nudged his player under the ball well enough in Larkin, then he got back on it so quickly.
And he's a junior player.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That might be the new leader
Yep.
in the Finch Cafe goal of the day. That's his first for the day, Riley Mitzi. Always good to get the goal of the day in the last quarter. Makes our job a little bit easier.
Bit hard on the old memory.
It is. Back in the middle, McGuinness and Thomas. Thomas might have won that. Rove by Blackford. He's been good, the young fella, today. He's going to get the 1-2 here. He does. Sends it up towards half forward. Oh, done really well was Tommy Harris. Gets around a couple too. Feeds it off over the top. Hands come out now to Truan. Right foot round the body. Benson sits under it. Seth Healy comes in, gets his hands to it. Has an opportunity here in Lee.
Ooh.
Right foot to it, misses to the right. So they've only kicked 2 goals since half time, the Magpies. And the Bulldogs have put on 8. There's the difference. The second half, Iardi receives the ball. Short up the line, diving. Might have got through McCulloch there, was it? Jeez, it's been good. Caden McCulloch has 5. Chad Evans has 6. And Declan Carstairs has 4.
It's going to be tough to pick the best players.
It's 15 goals between 3 forwards, and 2 of their best forwards aren't playing.
Yep. That's a good sign for Sale City.
It is. McGuinness feeds it off.
Oh, this man
McCulloch
again.
Takes the bounce. Kicks up. Going to get out over the back here and read really well. Was Carstairs. Gets it back from Jones. Does really well in the end. Onto the left foot. It's it out towards Evan.
The pickup.
Quick hands on the outside. Mitzi gets round a couple. Good tackle. He's paid it high, though. He's closer than I thought in the initial look for me, Kogan might have tackled that all right, but Lockie Floyd says he got him high. And the free kick will go to Sale City. And they'll get a big opportunity here through the agency of Josh Wells to get his first and their 19th. So, Joshy Wells joins the party, does he? No, he doesn't.
This is by a long way.
Nearly kicked it on the full. Kyan Jenkins, good time to go down to you on the boundary.
Well, I think you've touched on it before, but Caden McCulloch, he's been exceptional today. I think he could be a future captain of this football club. Not only the fact that he's normally a centre-half forward, and today's been gone up to the middle of the ground playing as a ruck rover, still kicked 5. He's leading their goal kicking this year. Could also be leading their best and fairest. He's just an absolute star.
Good call. Cam Johnson take the free kick underneath the scoreboard as Massaro kicks the ball out of bounce on the full. Goes around to the right. Sits it up. A lot of Magpies there. McCulloch! Gee, I thought that just didn't get the second go at it for the Gippsland Land Rover mark of the day. Wow, what an effort that was. He's already got the mark of the day. Tried to outdo himself as he goes up in the ruck now. Massaro does the sharking for the Magpies, gets them out of trouble temporarily though as Iardi gives chase. Quickly bearing down on him was Blackford. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. 65 around from the Sale City goal. As Tolner comes to the bench for a spell. The Bulldogs. Yeah, McGuinness nudged out Thomas there, didn't he?
He knew it too.
Thomas is the recipient of the free kick for the Magpies.
Yes, probably had a good second half here, Thomas. I've really enjoyed the way he's gone about it. Been really positive. Kicks long, looking for Birmingham. It's a downfield, so it's going to go to Birmingham.
Yeah, Thomas was upended.
He's been told to come around onto the mark. Does a little chip kick.
Oh, no.
I don't think that's the right decision. Actually, I'm positive it wasn't the right decision. But they've somehow got out of trouble. Kicks, it's Harris. He's done really, really well there, Harris, and he's kicked his first for the day. Thomas Harris.
He's got some toe too,
He
hasn't
does. He's been a bit quiet today, but he does have some toe.
It's TAC road safety round. Be the difference. Show up for your team. Slow down on the road in the Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer match of the round.
Yes, and that brings Glengarry to 7-5-47 to Sale City 18-10, 118 on your Hurricane Hire scoreboard. Just 23 minutes gone here in the last quarter. Probably about 5 or 6 minutes left to play.
Then we'll go into the Evans Petroleum post-game show. We'll talk to Jacob Schuback, coach.
It's Sanderman and Thomas back in the ruck. Thomas gets the tap. Tries to pick it up, but he doesn't. That's a great tackle. Was that Harris again?
Yeah.
It was. Ball back up. Sanderman gets the tap. That ball's going nowhere.
Been impressed with young Nick Iardi
Yeah.
today. It's the first time
It's
we've had a look
the
at
first
him.
time we've had him this year, yeah.
Yeah.
And Thomas is going for the big run here, so he wants some height, but he doesn't quite get the jump that he was after.
Here he is again.
Goes for the snap. He does well. Watch the bounce. And McCulloch's lurking. He was just lurking. He was waiting. And they look there for Evans. But watch him pick this up. He's normally very clean. There it is. And that is an absolute beautiful piece of football there by Evans.
And it started from the McCulloch tackle.
Yep. You watched him. He was just lurking.
Yep.
And that was well done there by Evans. He's had a super, super game.
Kicker Jones, that was really good play by the Bulldogs. There it is here. Geez, that's brilliantly done. Free kick against the runner.
Yep. Obviously he's mouthed off,
Has he?
which is not good.
Did the runner mouth off there? Well, Kyan Jenkins on the boundary. Did you pick that up?
I didn't see the mouth off, but I did see the umpire suggest it was a free kick against the runner.
Yeah.
Wow. Geez, again, as a coach, if you're coaching and your runner's doing that.
Doesn't look good as a club.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't either. And as a coach, you'll give it to him too. So inside 50, Cam Johnson over the back from the Sanderman kick. Goes around the corner looking for Wells. Goes through the hands of Sid Cogan. Comes out to Tolner. Right foot snap.
Oh, here he is.
Goal
Here
is
he is.
Evans at the back. No, he's paid the
This
mark.
is going for 8.
Well, that's got to give him the crown of top player of the day. Here he goes, around the corner, bang! Goal number 8 for Chad Evans.
Unsung hero.
5 in the last quarter.
Unbelievable.
Takes them on to 20 goals, 10, 130. Glengarry, 7-5-47, nearly 26 minutes gone last quarter. The Hurricane Hire scoreboard. Geez, he was allowed, look at this, allowed to do that.
Mitchell wasn't even looking.
And bang, 8 goals.
Wonder if that's a career high.
Ooh, what an effort. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, the Sale City bench is loving the 8 goals. Schuback is laughing. They're all having a joke and a bit of fun about it. I think he's come up for this game. I will ask about that, and we will get onto it in the Evans Petroleum post-game show, but it's a good story.
Oh, he's throwing in sponsors now. I love it.
He's getting
Boy.
there. Oh, Whitehill. He's going to get the free kick. And this man's had a great game as well.
Yes.
Always in and under.
Yep.
He's looking for that man again. Can he kick 9? And he's going to get a free kick.
He's going to have a crack at it.
And if we've just seen that, Jacob Schuback cannot believe it.
With the free kick?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, and especially to Evans as well. Was it here on the replay? Oh.
Was it there?
No.
Oh,
But when you're running hot, Brad. And this man is running hot.
he is.
He's going for number 9.
Maybe he's got money on him kicking 10. Nick
Maybe.
Walker.
He's a
I
gambler.
shouldn't say that.
No, we're joking.
I should not say that.
As he comes in for his 9th goal and he's absolutely shanked it.
He's past that. He's past
He'll
that.
say he has.
Young Tolner, is
Yep.
it?
And he's played on.
He's missed.
And that brings the scoreboard to 7-5-47 to Sale City. 20-11, 131 as we're 27 and a half minutes gone here in the last quarter.
8 goals, 2, Matty. They've kicked in the last quarter.
That's impressive.
Wow, as Maloney brings the ball back into play for the Magpies. 8 goals, 2. And they've managed 1-1. Ryan. Out of side. Gee, that's a thumping kick.
Thumping kick.
Looks for Birmingham. Has the sit at the back. Recovers well. Feeds it off. I go short inside looking for Lee.
Bounce.
Does well to trap that. Gets around one. Out to... Was that Harris again? Punched away from Benson. Goes back. Goes inside again. Iardi gets through him. Good hands on the outside. Paid the high tackle. And the free kick will go to Hudson Waitley here. That was against Travis Lindray. Young fella's getting cold, I can tell.
Yeah, he gets up by the face.
He's moving around. He's chewing the gum a little bit harder down there, Kyan Jenkins. A bit cold, mate.
Well, it is, but I've just received word from the Sale City bench that Chad Evans, you wouldn't believe this, he's been in the team every week, normally a backman.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, well, we've spoken about that before. As Hudson Waitley has kicked his first for the day, the young wingman, and they get around him. Obviously, his first goal in senior footy. And Glengarry go on to 8-5-53. Sale City 20, 11, 131. 29 and a quarter gone. Last quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard.
Yes, and there wouldn't be a lot left in the game.
No. Yeah, we've spoken about that before, about Chad Evans. He does go forward.
Bit of a swing man. It's clear. He's kicked 8. I don't think he's kicked a point either.
2 hits Southern Suns had. Hearts in Danger and Hold Me in Your Arms. Hold me in your arms. I remember that one, Nicky.
Let's get back to the footy. Thomas tries to get the...
Hit him in the head.
He's going to have a sore nose after that. To Mizzy. To Whitehill. Oh, no, it's not Whitehill. They've looked there for Johnson, but he's not going to get there in time. Declan Carstairs. Balls are scrimmaging around. Declan Carstairs wanted the footy, but they don't give it to him. And it's marked there by Taylor.
Full time. Yallourn North 162. Cowar 58. Thanks to Owen Carter.
Dan McDonald must have kicked the bag.
From Gippsland footy.
They've marked it to Healy. Doesn't know where to kick to. So he's just going to kick long. To no one in particular. And there it is. And what a game it's been by Sale City. And man of the moment is Chad Evans. And it's Glengarry 8-5-53 to Sale. 20-11, 131 on your Hurricane High scoreboard. And a very, very impressive win here by Sale City.
Well, we got caught out with some copyright laws last week playing some tunes. So I won't be playing the tune of Southern Suns, Hold Me in Your Arms, but I will be singing it in the Evans Petroleum post-game show. We'll be back here at Glengarry Rec Reserve after these short breaks. It was the Bulldogs by 78 points.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to a very dark Glengarry Rec Reserve where the Bulldogs have run out 78-point winners, 20-11, 131 to Glengarry, 8-5-53, and they didn't do their percentage any harm whatsoever, which is what they needed to do. As I just make sure my good friend is plugged in here, because I haven't done that, because I have been rehearsing, because what Sale City have, they have a player by the name of Jack Jones, and he was a famous singer for Southern Sons, and he's from Traralgon, and we got copyrighted last week with playing some tunes, and Hold Me in Your Arms, I will be singing that before we go out, so we won't get hit with a copyright. I've got to say, a very warm welcome to the great man, Jacob Schuback, who I reckon concussion's the furthest thing from your mind right now. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm okay. Obviously, the concussion protocols, thought I'd have a couple of weeks off, and then obviously the bye, so yeah, it'll do me good for later in the year.
How long is it? What is the protocol now with local footy?
Yeah, so it's 21 days.
21.
So it's gone up.
Yeah. So 21 days, which obviously it's 2 weeks out by the time we do it Saturday, and you're right to go the third Saturday.
Yep.
Before we welcome our next guest in to the chat, we might do our 3-2-1 because it's a very opportune time to do it for the Crown Hotel Player of the Day, Matty Mosley, who you went.
I went 3 to Caden, 2 to Chad Evans, and 1 to the ruckman in McGuinness.
Okay, I went 3 to Caden McCulloch, 2 to Chad Evans, and I'll tell you I went 1 for, because of their forward line, the way they functioned with players out, and the way his father was out, I thought the son kicking 4 up forward
he was good.
Very bloody handy.
Yeah, he
and
was
I
good.
thought Declan Carstairs got my 1. So it's a very opportune time now to welcome in Caden McCulloch, because he is our Crown Hotel Player of the Day.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
How did you feel? You had it on a string. You nearly took the mark of the century at one stage.
Yeah, nearly. That was very close. Just hit the ground. I don't know how the umpire
grab.
saw it.
Yeah, the
No
second
idea how
go
he
at it.
saw it,
But you actually ended up still taking out the Gippsland Land Rover mark of the day from the first quarter. Let's have a look at that while we can. And whilst we got you here, I thought this one was an absolute ripper in the first quarter.
The guy in the background.
Here we go. Just in between 2 big ones. Lee Brown took a similar mark last week.
Yes, he did.
And for a lightweight like yourself, and I mean that with all the due
Yeah.
respect, you'd be lucky to be 70 kilo in between 2 big boys.
it's a bit rough.
Good mark.
Yeah, thank you.
You've picked up everything today.
It was either that one or kneeing Mason in the back of the head, but felt bad for that one.
So you're happy with the day?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Boys worked really hard. We tried focusing on the switches a lot, and I feel like we did that well. Used the quarterback more at the end. The start, we didn't really use it as much. But towards the end, when Shuey nailed it into us, I feel like we started doing that well, and then repeat entries just keep coming in. That's when Chad had a field day in the forward.
And Shuey, your first quarter, you weren't happy with him at quarter time?
Yeah, we before you say it, we looked at you and you didn't look happy.
Nah, it was just, man, it's one of those days you try to come out and get out of the blocks, and we just didn't do anything right, any Sale City style of football that we wanted to play, and again, our intensity and our defensive work was, it wasn't on, and it's a common occurrence, when your defensive work and intensity is not on for the day, you see that in the first quarter, and then the second quarter we pick up and do those things, third quarter we drop off again, and fourth quarter you bring it. Your defensive work has to be really good to make sure your offensive work works from that. Okay, otherwise, if you not defending and they've got all the ball, you're not getting it.
We've got a young bloke, Kyan Jenkins, that's only new to us, and he's been doing a fantastic job down on the boundary. And we thought we'd throw him into the fire, and we asked him, after you give that nice old tongue lash in a quarter time, to come and ask you a question. He didn't have the ghoulies. Probably a good thing, Joe.
No. Sometimes they need a little rocket, and they responded. So that's positive. I gave them one, I suppose, the other week against Willaton as well when the game was on the line, and they responded. So it's good. No, they can respond.
And we talk about percentage, because right now it's really important, and you would have looked at, I noticed you looked at the computer to see Willaton North's big win. That was an enormous win in the end. But their percentage is that far ahead of yours and Rosedale now. It's a couple of games, basically. So yours is your percentage, you're probably looking at Rosedale more, are you, to be right there?
Look, our percentage is really low. We haven't obviously won games by enough. But again, I think we're 2 points clear of your lawn at the moment. Is that correct, if I'm right?
Yep.
Obviously, we've got a bye, so we've got a bye and 2 rounds left. And I think your lawn, they got
Woodside TTU.
They got Woodside TTU and one more. So we look at it and go, if we can win, I'd love to win both of the last 2, but we can win one of the last 2, and they drop to the 2 top sides. We sneak in by 2 points. So yeah, we'll pan it out, mate. We've got a tough couple of weeks up our sleeve.
So is it about just controlling your own destiny and
certainly
keep trying to win?
It is. It's elimination final every week from now, and it has been for the last couple of weeks as well. So, the ball's in our court. Obviously, the injury list isn't on our side at the moment, but again, we threw kids into the mix today, and they stood up and got the game done. So
speaking of those kids, one that I nearly snuck in for a vote was Nick Arati.
Raj has been really, really good when he comes in. He's just, we know that you're going to get effort after effort, which he does. He's really solid overhead of marking, and he's clean around the contest, which is good. So Raj comes in and does a role, so that's a positive.
Blake Lucia on debut. I mean, you wouldn't be unhappy with that.
No, that's right. He sat across the halfback flank, and he killed the footy when he needed to. He ran off, he marked the footy. He did everything that we need. Again, from these kids that come in, I keep telling them, you're not coming in to play roles. You're coming in to do a job, and you're a part of the 22 out there.
Well, we'll stay on the kids because Declan Carstairs is still eligible for under 18 football. He's kicked 4 today, and it's the best game. We've seen him 3 or 4 times this year. It's his best game. I thought he'd become a goal kicker today, and he sort of looked
comfortable.
He looked very comfortable in senior footy. As a coach, do you look at that and go, this could be the day? Do you talk to him about that?
And again, Declan's been at home all week sick in bed. So that was, and he actually texted me yesterday and said, yeah, Shuey, we'll get through, but I'm not going to be 100%. So what he produced today was a great effort by the kid.
Chad Evans?
Caden can talk. Caden's best mates with Chad, so he can talk about Chad.
5 in the last quarter.
That explains a bit. I thought they were in a competition.
We were. We were going back and forth all day, and then last quarter he just got on top of me. Kicked some good goals, good marks.
He was clean all day.
Yeah. Last 2 months he's been pinging Shuey about going forward. And when he does, he hasn't been as good as what he was today.
Incredible. And opportunity comes, Jake, doesn't it?
Yep.
From players being out.
That's right.
There's opportunity, and these guys, they grasped it today, their opportunity.
And again, like Chad's played a lot of backline footy for us, and he has played forward line footy over the years as well. And that's probably the beauty of it. We know that he can be that swing man if we need it down back. But today he got the opportunity for it, and he done what he had to do. So
you get into a final, and something happens like that, and you go, right now you're comfortable saying, run it, Chad, forward.
Forward, that's right.
Bang.
And hopefully he can do something special. So.
Yeah. Caden, is this, how old are you now?
18.
18. First senior year?
No, it's my third.
Third senior year.
Yep.
Very comfortable.
Yeah. Be your best. Have to be your best senior year thus far, surely.
Yeah, it has.
I was going to say.
Been most consistent, definitely.
Yeah.
I've battled with injuries a few times. Last year with Shu. It was a finger and knee at the start of the season, and previous years with Tomo, when we had him as a coach, I was battling through knees and stuff again with that. But this year's been a lot better.
Seems to be, I mean, you've had a very good season. We're into round 15. But the last 6 weeks, it's gone to another level.
Yeah.
What do you put that down to?
Just stuff behind the scenes, like Dad's helped me outside with goal kicking stuff on the ovals when no one's looking, boxing with fitness and toughness and stuff like that, and just the little things that help even after training, having more set shots just to get a bit better.
He's working hard, Shuey, by the sounds of it.
No, he is. He works hard as a kid, and I think also, he's getting helped out because he does have quality mids around him to help him out, and they work so well. We've sort of, with Dane in there, giving him first juice, and they're all on the same page, which makes a big difference. He's doing really well.
These injuries are a little long-term, most of these. So the bye next week, the obvious question is, geez, the bye will do you the world of good, but I don't think it really matters, does it, right now with some of the injuries?
Yeah, some of the injuries, probably 5 or 6, players that we're not going to get back for the rest of the year, and they're 5 or 6 players that I wish we got back. They'd be, in our top dozen players and starting 18 most weeks. But again, we'll roll through a few come back against Tyres and what we've got. And again, if we give effort and we play our South City brand of football, you never know what's going to happen.
I watched your kids this morning and they look very handy. 58-point win to them. There's some still good ones coming around that can come in. Your seconds, you probably wouldn't have seen it because you were in the rooms. You would have been told what happened there.
Yeah.
That was an amazing finish.
Unbelievable, wasn't it? We're out the back warming up, and I thought, there's 2 minutes to go, so I quickly ran over here, and then I saw the 50, and then it was a double 50, and I was like, wow, good win.
We said this to Lee Brown last week. I love it when I get to the footy early in the morning and I see Lee Brown getting there at 10 to 9 working with his kids. You're running water today with your kids. You guys ought to be commended on that because you don't see it a lot around the traps, and the kids must get a big buzz out of that.
Yeah, I'll just try to interact with everyone, Like, we're a footy club, even though we're the senior footy club, those are the kids that are coming through. So I just try to interact and get the best out of every person involved in the football club. And that's just a little part for me. I'm here from 8:30 in the morning watching my daughter play netball. So it's a long day, and why not? If I'm standing around, I might as well be out giving those kids a little bit of a boost and giving them a few words. I know the Glengarry coach wasn't happy. He's like, you're only meant to be running water, not giving advice. And I was like, whoops, sorry. But anyway.
I agree with that when they're getting in the way in senior footy with kids and it's a senior coach. There's got to be a lead way here.
Yeah, definitely.
Become another runner as far as I'm concerned. The kids would be learning so much. You're still a kid, so you would be learning. You're learning from the best. And you've got Kane Martin that comes in there and Troy Carstairs, and you've got some really good senior people around you.
Yeah, we do. We've got some veterans, as you would call them. Chewy himself. Getting a bit old, but they do teach.
Getting a bit old. I've had that from our boundary rider all day.
Nah, they do teach you the ropes a fair bit. Like Troy has been there the whole time I've been there. He's helped me out a lot. Just with the little things like leading, presenting, tick leads and stuff. And the old people help the young ones come through a lot. Like Troy will be helping Declan get better and better each week behind the scenes as well, teaching him what to do because he's been around playing footy for 25 years or so. So
you can't buy that experience.
Nah, not at all. Nah, it's good.
It's fantastic. Before we let you go, let's go into the goal of the day. Thanks to our great friends at Finch Cafe, 62 Hotham Street in Traralgon. The best calamari you'll ever put in your gob. And I've put a bit of it in there. And it's in that last quarter was Riley Mitzi. We give it to. The left foot round this side. I think it was left foot. I can't remember now. It was a left foot. Where the pace. And I don't reckon that.
I've buggered that up.
I reckon he's got the wrong one.
That's the right one.
Is that the right one?
It was the right one. It's what he did beforehand.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just thought, and he's. Well, we called his debut game for you guys. He come across against Willaton North for the first one. His dad has a pretty good pedigree, I'm told, of a footballer. Is that no? Wrong bloke.
Wrong bloke, mate.
Wrong bloke.
You're thinking of Jet McDonald that come across as well.
Might have been him.
Lee McDonald.
Well, that worked well, didn't it? I think it's time to go in the Southern Suns holding in the arms. Hey, congratulations. It's really good to see you guys finishing off with a 78-point win. 8 goals, 2 in the last quarter.
Really good.
Couldn't be happier with a finish like that, mate.
Nah, and that's right. It's really put them to the sword in the end, and we walk away and kick 20 goals, 11 or whatever it was, and you can't ask for much more. Yeah. I've said it before to you guys. When you're kicking 20 goals a game, you pretty much win most games when you do it. So it was well, and a credit to the boys what they did.
It's probably a good way of looking at it. If you kick 20 and get beat, you deserve to. You've been beaten by a better side.
You've been beaten by a better side.
And I just think there was so much to like about it with so many players out. Yeah. I just think that's a fantastic win. Well done, mate. All the very best for the rest of the year. Enjoy your weekend off. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm actually weekend off. I'll head over to South Australia. And
Every time.
Yeah, I know. It's the only opportunity I get to watch the young fella play over there. So
good stuff.
I'll head over there, mate.
What's the crowds like over there at the moment? They love their footy?
Yeah, they do in the SNFL. They really love their footy. They get up and about, especially there's a couple of real rivals over there, and they get a few thousand in, so it's good.
I've never got my head around 2 points a win.
Yeah, no.
1 point
Yeah.
a draw. 2
1
points a
draw,
win, 1
yeah.
point a draw. Never got my head around that.
It is.
Cade McCulloch, the Crown Hotel Player of the Day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are you doing on your weekend off?
Oh.
Probably running and kicking by the sounds of it.
Nah, I'll go play some golf. It's about the only sport I can't get injured in.
That's very good, and that's what the coach wants
Yeah,
to hear
that's
with
what
his
I like to
injury
hear,
list.
mate.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Thanks for joining us, guys. You've done really well today.
Thank you. Thanks for having
Fantastic
me.
effort. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back to close out the show with Southern Suns. Hold me in your arms.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Electel, your local Davey Pumps dealer. Match of the round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. This is the Evans Petroleum post-game show. It was great to have a chat to Caden McCulloch and the winning coach Jacob Schuback in a 78-point win for the Bulldogs. And Caden McCulloch was the Crown Hotel Player of the Day, and he also took out the Gippsland Land Rover Mark of the Day, and the Finch Cafe Goal of the Day also went to a Bulldog, young Riley Mitson, for his left foot effort in the last quarter. It has been a huge day, and let's have a look at around the ground scores that finished off this afternoon. TTU come back with a vengeance and ran out 110-point winners over Yarram, a big win. Woodside, another big win there too, 159 points over Churchill. Cowar, 58, went down to Yallourn North by 103 points to Yallourn North. And thanks very much to Owen Carter from Gippsland Footy that was giving us up-to-date scores. Hughes started off like a house on fire with 4 in the first quarter. I don't think he got another one after that. He got one after that. And Glengarry went down to Sale City here, as I say, by 78 points. Out at Hayfield, they ran out 115-point winners. They were able to rest their coach, Lee Brown. Sheen didn't play. And 135-20. So they're the around the ground scores. And don't forget, the Be North Gippy podcast next week will be out at training for Gormandale, because we're going to call their game next week before we get into 2 big games coming into the final. So Gormandale take on Cowar. So we will get another good look at Keenan Hughes, Matty, which I really look forward to because I love Keenan Hughes, as you know.
I think he kicked 8 or 9 last time against...
oh, yes. It's the
Stormy,
bald man. The bald man.
He's got a bit of aura about him.
He has. So the 3 sides have the bye, Hayfield, Sale City and Woodside next week. We'll be calling the Gormandale-Cowar game. Yallourn North take on Glengarry. Churchill take on TTU, and Yarram take on Rosedale. So we've probably got the right game at the end of the day. Wouldn't it be good to call their first win in how many days? About 1,300 we're up to.
Be getting up there
Gormandale
now.
will be up there. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. You never know.
Funny things can happen.
Now, it's nearly time for Hold Me In Your Arms. Now, Jack Jones, who plays for Sale City, all day we were trying to work out that it was Jack Jones from Southern Suns, who's a Traralgon boy. Hold me in. That'll do. No more is going to happen, so we can blame the cameraman on that because he's been feeding me that all afternoon. Matty Mosley, magnificent job again this afternoon. It went the way we said. I think we've tipped all winners. Yes.
Yes, I think we're all.
We have,
right,
so
yeah.
we're in the 60s now, I reckon, close to around.
He's still 2 in front, so you got to.
I'll just go.
You're playing it safe.
I'll play very safe the last couple of games. Don't worry about that. Kyan Jenkins, some of your best work today. You pulled some real tricky ones. You were great with the umpires early. You got him. Did you pull? There was something else that happened. What was that one?
An injury.
Seth Healy, you were onto that.
Yep. Ended up coming back on. I'm just about to go have a chat to the coach after the game because I want to know how the injured player was, and I might bring that up as well, see what I can get.
Wow. Stephen Gregory on the buttons.
Did well. He was crook this week, Steph.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's been crook. You were a bit crook off colour this,
That's us next.
morning
That's
when
our
you got
turn
here.
next week.
I haven't got time to be crook. I've got songs and gigs to do. Hold Me In Your Arms is going to be the number 1 hit. Do you want to...
Nah, I'm good, mate.
Everyone's all good.
It was a big day out here at the Glengarry Rec Reserve. Got to say thank you very much for Stewie Austin too, from the Glengarry Footy Club. That he went above and beyond today.
Did some building.
Yeah, he did some building for Mickey Robinson, who did a fine job again on the camera. Thank you to Mickey up there in the camera box. And we got a bit more of an elevated view today, didn't we, from up there? And at the start of the day, I thought, I'm not sure if I like that. And I kept looking up the screen. I thought it would look fantastic, actually, from up there, because we will be here for finals.
Yes.
Thanks to Martha Truan that come in for the pre-game show, the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. Thanks very much to Emily McDonald that come in on the TRFM halftime show. This has been the Evans Petroleum post-game show for Sports Stream Live. Don't forget, next Friday, the Be North Gippy podcast. We'll see if we can come up with some more controversy just to drag in some viewers and people that are listening. And we'll be back, Gormandale, next week when they take on Cowar. It was the Bulldogs by 78 points.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.